Well, folks, it's that time again. Snowing today, boy. Look at this. We didn't get much snow last year, maybe the last 2 years. We're getting it now. So, but that doesn't stop the show. The show must go on. So, we will persevere.
All right, here we go. Another day
In the snow.
Yo,
Yo,
walking in
the winter wonderland.
What the hell's going on out there, bro?
It's winter.
Yo, come inside. Cool, this guy wore boots and shit, guy.
Yeah, you see the snow?
I know, guys. It's nuts. Look at this. Jeez. Check that out.
Like that fell
Man.
this morning, guy.
I know. It all fell this morning.
Because, like, when I went to work,
Yeah. Wait, you work? According to the internet, we don't got jobs.
I work on your mom.
I knew it was coming, guy. Knew it was coming. Yo.
Yo.
Never mind the snow. Yo, there's a lot to talk about this week,
Yo.
guy. Last time we filmed was like about a week ago.
Pretty much.
And you know how much happened in the last week? Yo.
Guy,
What the...
I think everybody's listening to us.
Yeah.
The Raptors, the
Yeah.
Blue Jays.
Yeah. Yeah, see? We're making waves. J and Day. Making waves,
Except
buddy.
for Dallas, they didn't listen to us.
Wow. Jerry Jones needs to go, man. Jerry Jones ain't listening to nobody. So you're not...
The
you mean Mavericks?
Everywhere in
The
Dallas.
Mavericks. Okay. Well, yeah. I
Dallas,
don't...
period, is
Yeah.
like...
That's probably the number one topic that we're going to speak
Yeah,
about
well, like,
today.
what's going on with Dallas?
Yo.
What's going on with that?
I went quickly to Cowboys just because
Well, they're messing up too, guys.
yeah, it's just
So
it's just kind of what they
everybody.
do. Yeah,
Everybody.
yeah.
Everybody. But, yo, I like the shirt.
You like that, huh? You like that? Yep, he likes that.
All right, let's do this.
Yo, let's get in it.
Yo,
All right,
go ahead.
go it.
Your mama.
Go it.
Your mama. Your mama.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Dave,
Go ahead.
and that's Jay.
Go ahead.
And we're here to do promo for BigTings.com. Do you guys know what Big Tings is? No? You say?
Your mom. Go ahead.
All right, let's get back on track. I don't know how we got there, but go to BigTings.com. BigTings.com is the best way to support our show. It's our clothing line. We have a clothing line.
Look at these cute.
The J started, really.
Look at these cute guys.
But we have a clothing line.
You want this T-shirt?
And look at
on your
that.
body.
See, we have there's a Jay and Dave section on BigTings.com that has all of these things on it. This is actually, Jay's wearing a Big Ting shirt. But
I'm buying that.
But these are from the Jay and Dave section of the Big Tings things. So you guys got to go online, go to BigTingz.com. That's BigTingz.com for all your Jay and Dave merch. Look at all the stuff we have here. He's wearing a hat. I'm wearing a shirt. That's an actual Big Tings thing. This is a mug from Big Tings. There's another mug back here from the BigTings.com. There's so much things that you can go to BigTings.com and find.
Coffee.
And the only way to figure it out is to go to BigTings.com and see what's there. He already showed you a couple of the shirts. There's the hats right there, or the toques, as we call them up in Canada.
Toque.
Go to BigTings.com.
Keep warm.
BigTingz.com.
Big things.
And check out the stuff.
Like your mom.
Go it.
Go it. No wasting time.
Nope. Welcome
Woo!
to the Jay and Dave show. See
Big
that?
show,
The Jay
big-
and Dave show. Look at that. Look at
Yeah.
that shirt.
I know.
I'm Dave.
And I'm Jay. And
Do we have? This is a sponsor.
sponsor. Yes.
This is a sponsor.
yeah.
Yeah. The Jay and Dave show.
I have to cover that.
BigTings.com. That's what we're talking about. BigTings.com. BigTings.com. The one and only Jay and Dave sponsor right now. But we're looking. Hey, y'all hit us up on our email. The Jay will post it right here. JAYANDDAVE22. Hit us up on that email at, was it Yahoo? No. At Gmail. That's it. JAYAND.
Gmail.
JAYANDDAVE22 at gmail.com.
Gmail.
Don't yell over when I'm trying to tell them to. I guess it's right here.
Gmail.
G-Unit.
No, it's Gmail.
All right. This is it right here.
Again.
Thank you guys for tuning into the Jay and Dave show. As always, we want to get this stuff out of the way real quick. Hit the like, hit the shares. Shares are big nowadays. We want everybody to share everything.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. Make sure and share
Not
all of our
caring.
stuff.
It's not Karen. Caring.
Karen?
Not Karen. Caring.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Oops.
Sharon Karen.
I'll take seconds. It's okay. But sometimes they're sloppy. But, like, share, subscribe, do all those things. Hit the bell, do all that stuff. There's going to be giveaways coming up soon. There's going to be all kinds of stuff happening.
Yeah.
Now,
Woo!
you know what? I think we're gonna skip. We're gonna skip the ranting this week. We're gonna skip fucking the pet peeves. Because, I mean, this could fall into a pet peeve anyway.
Yeah.
There's so much shit that happened this week.
Like,
In the last week alone. And I think Bo-Jay and I are itching to start with the Dallas Mavericks and the LA Lakers.
what in the... What happened, guy?
The fuck happened?
Yo, like, he didn't even know.
No.
He was sleeping and gets woken up and like, hey.
I mean, lots of times they don't let the player know that they're going to be traded, but him of all people probably would never have thought. When he's like top, what would you say, top 3 in the league, maybe top 4?
Listen.
Like top 4 player in the league.
Listen.
If
you're naming top 5,
yeah,
his name's there.
Yeah. So he's definitely top 5
right now, and like I don't understand, like what the motivation was. Like any problem that you had, whether it's lack of training or lack of like
he likes beer too much or something.
You can like
I think that's there's the famous video of the GM coming and fucking taking his beer away, and he's like, and you could literally see his face like looking at the guy. They just made the finals. He's got a can of beer. The GM comes, just takes it from him and walks away. Everybody's celebrating, and he's like, it's like a video that was like shot from like across the room.
Yeah.
So nobody knew that it was like actually happening. So his reaction was like real,
genuine.
He was like, "Bro, what the fuck you doing?" And then, but that shows what they were thinking. Like, "Yo, you fat fuck." And that's enough beer, and they took it away from him, right?
They were saying one of the reporters was like, asked them, so the Dallas wasn't sure if you would sign back for a Supermax, and this guy is like, that's not true.
Yeah,
I thought I'd be in Dallas for the rest of my life, like my career.
Yeah. I don't know. Rick is saying here that Luka requested the trade. I haven't read that anywhere.
I haven't read that.
Yeah,
either.
I haven't read that anywhere that he was like requesting to be trading or thing. Maybe that's true. Maybe you got a source that we don't have, but I've not heard it or read it anywhere. I think it was the Mavericks have new ownership, right? As of last year or whatever.
So, you want to hear about this guy?
Yeah, go. Tell me about it quick, because I want to tell you the little reason why I thought it happened.
So this guy used to work for Nike.
Cheers, bud.
And
no, that's the GM. You're talking about the GM.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The GM for Dallas.
Dallas, yeah.
He used to work for Nike. Could have signed Steph Curry, but in the presentation he had freaking KD's. It was KD's presentation, and he left his name on the presentation. So he kept calling him his brother.
Yeah.
So was his brother Seth?
Seth. Yeah.
That's what he was calling him.
He kept calling him Seth?
Yeah, instead of
Steph.
Yes. So then he goes to Under Armour, and the rest is history.
Yeah, this boy is one type of stripped boy.
And that he's done a couple things. What was the other thing? He's the one that didn't sign back Brunson, and he went to...
Yes, yeah, he didn't he let Brunson go.
He let him go? And where'd he go?
Yeah, he went to New York.
And what is he now?
All-star.
Okay, so that's... And somebody else. He did it to somebody
else.
else.
I know. He's made a lot of lapses in the last little while.
And now this one.
Yeah, this is the biggest lapse I think you could ever make.
And then, so they're saying the 50 biggest trades in history? All the Lakers, guy.
Yeah.
So back in the day... The Wilt Chamberlain trade to the Lakers is a big deal.
Yeah.
Then the next one, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah.
And now this guy.
Yeah.
Like, how did they luck out, guy?
I don't know. The Lakers just keep winning, bro. That
you know what? I hate them.
It's
but
like
I can't hate on them.
Yeah. It's like this. Just it literally, like when your team is somewhat in turmoil. You have LeBron James. He's old. He's on his way kind of out. I mean, he's still. Like a dominant force in the league. Like I'm not saying that he is not like a fucking good player still, even at 40 years old.
He is.
But it's kind of like dwelling down. Like his time is sort of time is catching up with him a little bit. The kids are becoming so good nowadays. You know what I mean? No matter how good you are at being LeBron James, you're still 40 and these kids are 23, 24, right?
That first step ain't as quick as it used to.
So the time is like sort of, what do you call it? Like the sun is setting.
Yeah.
You know?
Father time is time to sleep.
But bro, like the Lakers are just such that like it just fell into their lap. Like if they sign back Luka on the biggest money they can get in the most years and stuff like that, they got him for now like what, 8 more years, like something like 10 years.
Let me tell you something. He ain't leaving.
Why would he leave? If I was Luka,
you're set.
My whole goal in life now is to drop 80 every time I play Dallas and win like 1 or 2 chips.
Well, that's
just to fucking rub it in Dallas's face.
That's what he said in the interview.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, what's about these rumors of you being out of shape? And he's like, I'm just going to use it as motivation.
Yeah.
I was like,
boom. Yeah.
Yo, he's going to... And you know LeBron's going to... The ultimate passer. Because LeBron loves to pass.
Yeah.
And now he's got a bona fide, like, superstar.
Yeah. Like, somebody who's touted better than he is right now.
You know who...
LeBron has always been the best on the team.
Not anymore.
Yeah, not right now.
But you know who benefited from this trade?
Who?
Bronny.
Oh, Bronny. Yeah, people forget about that guy now. Who Luka's coming to fucking take over now, huh?
Oh,
like this year might not pan out. They might not do much. They're going to make the playoffs. They're going to do a little something.
They need a team.
Yeah, they're going to... Yeah, but, guy, give them an off season.
That's what I'm saying.
Give them time to go get
Everybody's going to want to go.
They still have a first-round pick they can trade. Or they could... They kept that young dude. What's the young white boy?
Revis.
He's good.
Guy.
You know?
And I feel that some people's contracts are over soon.
Yeah.
They might just migrate over to the Lakers.
There's a lot of things happening. This offseason's going to be crazy. You know what I mean? Never mind. Fucking Raptors just traded for Brendan Ingram, which is good. It's a good trade if they were trying to win now. The only thing is his contract ends at the end of the season. If they don't sign him back, then they just traded a bunch of stuff away, plus a first-round pick. Like, there has to be a plan in place for him to sign back.
Yeah, I think they're going to keep him.
Like, yeah, but he has to want to stay. Like, they had to make some kind of agreement. They can want to keep him while he wants.
Yeah.
But if he's a free agent and he's like, oh, Lakers?
Yeah, but Lakers aren't going to take him back.
Maybe not, but why not?
Because there's going to be other people better than him that are going to want to play for the Lakers.
Well,
guarantee it.
Okay, then he's a strong piece.
Oh, he's a strong piece, but they already kicked him to the curb.
Yeah, I know.
It's funny when you look at the Lakers.
But when you look at
LeBron,
but they kicked him to the
and all the players that they let go.
Yeah, but they kicked him to the curb. But now things change. Now you got Luka Doncic on that team. Maybe Ingram might not be a good fit because he's a ball. He needs the ball in his hands a lot, right?
You don't think they are going to get other people better than him wanting to play in the Lakers?
Oh yeah,
I feel so.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying.
I'm just giving an example of a free agent at the end of the season. Anyhow, the Raptors have traded for Brendan Ingram, moving slightly on. We haven't finished ranting about Dallas yet, I don't think. But I brought it up, so let's quickly
go over the league, guy.
Yeah.
What about the Warriors?
Oh yeah,
they took trouble.
Yeah, they did like a big 4-team trade and ended up with Jimmy Butler. Like, wow. I don't see him fitting down there as a great fit.
Yeah, but they got rid of Wiggins and they got rid of the 3 players.
See, I was hoping that the Raptors would work something out and end up with somebody like Wiggins. You know,
Yeah, well,
again,
now
maybe
he's on the Heat.
maybe not the best fit. Also on the Raptors, there's people who I'm looking at that I would like to come to the team.
What about
but
De'Aaron Fox?
Aren't the best fit. See, De'Aaron Fox.
That's the guy I would
is
love.
one that I would have loved. Like I love Quickly, and I really like his game and stuff like that. But De'Aaron Fox is bona fide star already. We're betting on Quickly to become that.
Yes.
Right. But if we somehow, even if we worked out a trade and sent Quickly, you know, like in the trade to bring a De'Aaron Fox here,
Whoa.
that would bro.
He's a Spurs man.
Bona fide star. Well, now
and I seen the first game.
Him and Wemby. He looked.
They
good.
went nuts.
The game was on. I watched it. I actually watched the game. I'm like, holy shit, De'Aaron Fox. We don't get to see much Sacramento games up
just
here.
highlights.
We just know that they're good, and we know how good De'Aaron Fox is. And now that he's down there with Wemby, and he's got kind of Chris Paul as like his old school teacher, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're just like a piece away from making a fucking run,
dude. Like
oh my god,
the NBA is just changed now because
the league is changing up so much. Butler's a fucking
even Dallas, they got peace. That's a championship team they made. So
they're not that bad. They're not that bad off. I know what they were trying to do. I just would have never sent Luka away.
No, they're trying to win now, and they don't want to. They didn't want to pay him, and they figured
this is what I was
a win-win situation.
Okay. You said that, and that brings it all the way back to the circle that I was saying with the Dallas ownership.
Right.
They have brand new ownership in Dallas. They bought, like, Mark Cuban sold all but 21% or 27%, so he still is like a very minority owner of the thing. But the other people are now the full majority owners.
Right.
Luka's contract extension for next year would be somewhere like $345 million or something like that, right?
Yeah, because he's Supermax, right?
Right. Because he's on that team the whole time. He's whatever. He's all
First
NBA.
Team, all team for the last 5 years in a row. The only person.
Yeah, so he is eligible for the actual Supermax contract. Yeah. That would be the only thing that they could sign him to. Unless he said, give me less. Which, who the fuck nowadays says that? Anyway, point is, they looked at him and thought, okay, look at last year. Boston exposed him in the final. They went at him. Like he didn't play much D. He's not known for being the best defender. And they find that he's out of shape and not listening to them or whatever, I guess, right? And then they were like, yo, are we going to pay this kind of almost fat guy $300 million? They didn't think he was worth it, which makes me put the Dallas brass or ownership or whatever. They make the pum pum list this week.
Yeah,
they're my pet peeve this week.
Look at the Joker.
Let me just call it like that.
Look at the Joker.
Yeah,
he ain't no premier shape, but MVP.
Yeah,
and champ.
A couple years in a row, and a champ. He's all just drinking beers in the fucking clubs
I could
and whatever.
understand if he wasn't good or he was inconsistent.
Yeah,
dude came off his best year.
Yeah, and went to the finals.
Yeah.
Like took his team to the finals.
Whatever problem you had with his conditioning or his training or his mannerisms or whatever, that could be worked on, guy. And he's. It's not to say he's not a loyal guy. He was going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
He thought he was staying in Dallas for the rest of his life.
Just bought a house.
$14 million on it.
And he's 25.
25, yo.
He's a kid, bro.
He hasn't even met his prime yet.
Yeah.
He just entered into it.
Yeah. He's a kid.
25.
Yeah.
And he's played how many seasons?
5 now?
5 or 6?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Actually, he came in 2018.
You know because you have the rookie card.
Yes, I
yeah. But all of those reasons are reasons to keep the guy. Like you said, those things can be worked on. You don't have to trade him because of the reasons that you think you had to trade him. I think.
Yeah.
Because those things you can just work on. Bring in a whole new conditioning staff. Bring in like you just hire new trainers and stuff and be like, yo, get on him. You know what I mean?
Who used to come to practice with cheeseburgers? Is that Joker? Would be at warm up and eating cheeseburgers?
I don't know, but there's definitely people. There's definitely stories of back in the day of those type of people.
Yeah.
Like there was stories of like people telling Charles Barkley he was fat when he came in the league, but then Moses Malone, his idol that he played with. There, he's like, yo, I'm not getting any minutes. He said to Moses. Moses said, because you're fat and you're lazy. And Barkley's like, what do you mean? And he's like, what part didn't you understand? The fat or the lazy part?
Yes.
And he went from like almost 300 pounds down to like 225-ish and became fucking Charles Barkley.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I think? You know what I think is going to happen over in LA? LeBron is Luka's idol. And LeBron is so well known for taking care of his body and on this amazing regimen and stuff like that. That's why he's lasted so long. Like, kudos to him for fucking spending X amount of dollars per year on his body, what he puts into it, and how he works
training,
out.
So the training.
I feel like Luka's just going to be like, if Luka just does 50% of what LeBron does,
listen,
and he just stays kind of in shape, he's going to lead that team right to a chip.
They're winning a title. It's not even going to lead them to a chip. They're winning a title. It's just a matter of when.
Yeah.
It's not, are they going to? No. It's when. Is it going to be this year? Is it going to be next year?
Yeah.
Is it going to be the year after? Because it's coming.
It's going to be within 5 years, I think.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah.
Because people are going to want to go to that team, and I guarantee you when contracts run out, and some of these older players are like, hey, and the Lakers takes all the has-beens.
Yeah.
They're like, come.
Yeah.
Bitches, come. I was dying to say.
Yeah. But it's true though. Like they'll take. Because there'll be people who are like, yo, I see a championship here,
and they'll take minimum.
And I'll take minimum.
Yeah.
Or I'll take like a $2 million. Like
no,
I think no, but the veteran minimum
is $2 million. Yes, $2 million.
So they're like, I'll take that $2 million.
Give me $2 million.
Yeah.
Let me. And that's gonna be.
And they'll contribute, man.
But you know what's gonna happen is exactly what I was telling you the Raptors should do. They're gonna get veteran leadership of guys who are gonna bring the morale in the locker room, who are gonna come off the bench.
Yeah.
Like it's a win-win.
And those are the type of people to lead somebody like Luka. If he really is like what Dallas says, and they couldn't persuade him to do anything. He's got LeBron James, or the ultimate leader of the past how long, and then they're gonna pull a couple like amazing like sort of veteran dudes in the dudes who lead from the locker room. They may not play, but they'll be leaders there. Now he's gonna be surrounded with like this guy.
They're gonna play. Bro. You know how they had triangle offense?
Yeah.
They're gonna play triangle defense. It's like, all right, we're playing this circle. Luka, stay here.
Yeah, Luka, we got your back.
No. He's not gonna have to play defense.
Yeah, he's gonna have to guard a man. But they'll just have his back.
No, but like whoever he's guarding, it's like they're gonna rotate to help him.
Yeah, they're gonna have his back. They'll be like, guard him. If he gets by you,
then we're here.
It's what the Raptors did basically. But the Raptors had like 4 or 5 like amazing defenders buy into the system when they won.
Right.
Like if you watch any of these, I posted it on our stories the other day. This little thing of the Raptors highlights of the way they rotated through that championship run.
Right.
Yo, somebody was in somebody's face all the time. You know what I mean? Like, but it was a system thing.
Yes.
Not that they had the greatest defenders. They had like Danny Green, who was okay. They had Kawhi Leonard, he was up there.
Yeah.
But then they had Gasol, who's known for being a great defender down there. But they had him popping out and covering guards and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't about who they popped out. It was about actually popping out. It was a system thing.
Yeah.
And there's always somebody going to the next guy.
But you forget about Serge. Serge was a dirty defender.
Yeah, but those guys are not like. But like I said, they had good defenders. They weren't. Yeah. They weren't like.
No, I know what you're saying. They played a good.
It wasn't a thing of all defensive players.
No.
It was just a system, and they had decent defenders, and that's all they need to do behind Luka. That's all they need to do.
That's what I'm saying.
Put guys like that.
They're gonna play like. I call it triangle defense.
Yeah,
they're gonna let him guard his man, but the guys behind are gonna be like,
"Are gonna come in and
we're gonna help you. If he beats you, we're gonna slide over, and then this guy's gonna take this."
And then you, Luka, just run there.
You just and
put your hand up in the 3-point guy's face so that there's nobody.
Exactly.
He's not open. That's the defense they gotta play. That's all they gotta do.
Triangle.
Imagine that.
Triangle.
Yo, it's fucking.
Should we be coaches again?
Yo, we should be GMs, bro.
I know.
Because all you got to do is put the right players there, and it's a championship now. You know what I mean? Like,
well, they're winning, guy. It's like,
oh my god,
it's crazy. I got upset because I'm like, yo, it's the Lakers again.
Yeah, like it just fell.
How do these guys keep winning?
Just fell into their lap. It sounds like we're just yelling a bunch of shit.
I know, but the GM, like, how do you, like, what does he do? He gets the phone call because I'm pretty sure they're the ones that call.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want Luka? And this guy probably put the phone down.
Yeah, can you imagine? He's holding. He was probably like,
one second.
Sorry, who did you say? Hold on one sec.
Exactly what he was doing. He was laughing, guy.
And everybody's just like...
Everybody's laughing.
He's just calling and asking
about
Luka. And then he's like, all right, so what do you want from him? Anthony Davis? Okay. Cool. Oh, this other guy? No, we're not giving you him. Because now he knows, like, yo, you're calling me.
Oh, yeah.
And then they're like, he's like, wait, 2 first round? No, we'll give you 1.
Exactly.
How about that?
Yep.
All right. Okay, you want... And who does Max, whatever the fuck his name is? I don't know what the fuck this guy? Luka, this guy, and... No. Not 2 first round picks. Just 1, motherfucker. But Rudy Gobert got 4 first round picks for him? I don't care. You call me. Hang up.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you're not hanging up? Take 1 pick then. Yeah. If you ain't hanging up, you can take 1 pick. If you're here in 5 seconds, this is what it is. I don't care what Rudy Gobert got.
So not even guy.
I don't care.
You're not
Go trade for Rudy Gobert then.
You're not yelling, guy. It's like, hold on a second. Hold.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Hold. And you come back. Well.
Yep. All right. Hey, I'm back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 1 pick. That's all you get. Okay, done. We'll see.
We'll take it.
Send it. Yeah. And then he hangs up. You'll never guess what we just got.
How do we luck out? All the time. How do we do it?
I don't know.
How did they do it?
The one thing is, the only thing that can save Dallas is if they win the championship this year.
Yeah, they got to win with this team.
If they win this year, if they come all of a sudden and fucking shoot up the standings and win a championship, and they can be like, see? That's the only way that they can save face. Anything less, guy.
How long is Kyrie signed for?
A couple years.
How long is Clay signed for?
A couple more years.
So they're both got at least a year or 2 left.
They're signed beyond this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was like, if those guys are like, yo, I'm going to Lakers.
Yeah.
Because I feel like when their contract's over, I'm going to Lakers.
Yeah. Well, fuck, Jimmy Butler can opt out of his, and not sign.
Oh my God! Don't get me started with this guy.
Well, he
5 teams.
Yeah.
And all 5 teams, he's left this way.
Yeah, like in disgruntled. Yeah.
Yeah, or demanding to get traded.
Yeah.
I'm not playing.
Yeah.
I mean, you're with Steph Curry, so, like, I don't know what else you would want. Like, you can't get a better teammate.
Somebody's like, where do I know you guys from? Somebody's like, best WWE finishing move ever. We can discuss that a little bit later. Right now, we're basketball ranting. But we did last week, we talked about the best top rope move ever.
Yes.
We'll go on to finishing move. Finishing move's a good one, too.
Yes, it is.
We'll talk about that one a little bit later. But right now, we got to finish the basketball rant. And we got to talk a little bit of Raptors. Just because they made a couple trades. Yeah. You know? And the team is changing up. Like Olynyk is gone and Brown is gone for Ingram.
Right.
A first and second round also is for that. And they traded Mitchell that I just saw for... Who did I say for?
I can't remember now.
I don't know, this guy. I can't remember either.
Flim.
I would have to look it up on the fucking thing there. They traded Mitchell and we got...
Flim.
Something plus money plus a second round pick back.
Right.
You know? I still think Boucher's gone before the end of the deadline. You know, like because I think
PJ Tucker.
Oh, PJ Tucker. That's the dude we just got. Who's not going to suit up for the Raptors?
He's already been on the team.
Yeah, but he doesn't. They were trying to trade him somewhere else, and he was like, if they like a good team, and he's like, if they trade me there, I'm not going to play. I don't want to play for them. He didn't want to play. I don't know. He's acting like he's good. Like he's good. People want him. You know where he's going to end up on the Lakers or something probably. And he'll be that corner defender, that 3-point defender. That's it.
He's washed up anyways.
I feel like they'll probably buy him out and send them, or immediately package them into something else just to match salaries or something. You know what I mean? Like maybe package them with Boucher just to match some kind of salary to send them.
But where are they going to
I almost thought that they would. I almost thought that before this day's over, as we're filming right now, they have like 2 hours. I think 2 p.m. it ends, or 3 p.m.
Yes.
The trade deadline ends, so there might be things that happen
that
we might talk about on the next segment, because when we go up for lunch, we'll read about a bunch of new trades.
Yeah.
You know, because the whole NBA has changed right now. Because I hear KD might move before the trade deadline. Oh, what I was saying is
the Warriors wanted him, but he said no.
He said no. But you know what I hear from certain people is that the trade for Brendan Ingram can be immediately flipped into something like packaging with Boucher or something and sending him off to somewhere else and getting back a first round pick plus something else. You know, like.
But who though? Now
I don't know. Well, there's a lot of things that are out there. There's a lot. There's a lot of things out there. I like Ingram on this team.
Yeah, he fits well.
But he is the same player as a couple people on the team. You know, he's like the same player, kind of like he's a mid-range scorer. He can shoot threes okay. He's almost like a 38% 3-point shooter, which is good. Like shooters are good in this day and age. But he scores in the same way Scotty Barnes scores, in that little mid-range area. He scores in the same way that the Canadian boy Barrett scores, in that little mid-range area. Barrett can kind of get to the rim a little more.
Yeah.
But now they have 3 players who score the same way. You know what I mean? Which makes me think that there might be another trade on the thing. Maybe they're looking to they're like, okay, he's going to take Barrett's spot. You know, maybe they're going to trade away Barrett all of a sudden. We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen in the next few hours.
It's been crazy
until the trade deadline is
barred right now. Yeah, it's like everybody's.
If Luka can get traded,
nobody's safe.
Anybody can get traded.
I guess.
You know, I was listening to a guy speak from ESPN, or was I reading it? No, I was listening to it. That he's like, yo, the fact that Luka got traded, there's only 3 names above that I would trade Luka Doncic for. You know, one was Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah.
One was Wemby.
Yeah.
And the other one was Jokic. The Joker.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, I would not have traded that guy for anybody else. There's no name. He goes, but like a slight with a package possibly.
Yeah.
This is what he gave a couple honorary mentions.
Right.
Ant-Man. And he said one more.
John Morant.
No, it wasn't Ja. I would never trade Luka for Ja.
But he's young. I mean,
but so is Luka. Like they're the same age. What the fuck?
I know, but I would never trade Luka for who they
Anthony Davis. That's the whole point of that I'm trying to make.
I would never trade for him. So like, if you're gonna trade for him, I would more so want.
Thank you guys for the likes.
Morant, because he's young. I'm just looking for.
Oh, so instead of Morant.
Yeah, like I'm not saying.
I get it.
I'm not saying they're talent. I'm looking at age. It's like,
yep.
Why would I trade my young guy for an old guy who's gonna retire in the next 2 to 3 years?
Yeah,
like when
or just break down so much he can't play no more.
Yeah,
he breaks down all the time anyway.
So
Anthony Davis breaks down.
Give me somebody young. Like I didn't know he was 25. I thought he was like
30.
Well, no, I thought he was like maybe 27, a little bit older.
Yeah.
25 guy?
Yeah.
That's prime age.
He has 10 more prime years in this league.
And now you put him with LeBron,
mm-hmm.
He's just going to get better.
Yeah. And LeBron, I think this is going to extend LeBron's career.
Trust me.
Because now the load can be carried by Luka, and LeBron can play that just off him, you know what I mean, type of thing. Even though like LeBron will be like the guard. Yeah. That's giving the ball to him.
So, I can't believe I'm going to make this reference, but
yeah,
LeBron could be what Pascal Siakam was when they won.
Yeah, LeBron could be the second
option.
Yeah,
and go nuts where Luka is your Kawhi.
Yeah,
right.
It 100% can be. And LeBron, this is going to extend LeBron like 2-3 years.
Oh, for sure.
So he can still LeBron can stay there with fucking Bronny. And they can go off and sign.
So Bronny can have a contract.
Because
when LeBron leaves,
he's done.
Yeah.
But then they can go off and sign a couple more big names, then a whole bunch of veteran minimums,
That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, and then but with Luka carrying the load, LeBron can last longer. LeBron can play till like 43, 44 maybe. He's 41 already, right?
I feel
we're turning 41 soon or something.
It's gonna be like the asshole role where it's like Luka's gonna go in and do the Luka magic, and then he's gonna kick it to LeBron, and LeBron's just gonna be like, just swish. It's like,
or Luka's gonna draw so much attention, just drop it to a cutting LeBron, and LeBron's gonna dunk it upon people's head all the time. Just that little slash move that he can do, while Luka attracts all this attention.
Pull your way, Luka,
because Luka can pass too. He has like 5 assists a game or something like that. I mean, like 4 assists a game. Something like that.
LeBron loves.
I don't know. I just made that up, but I know he.
Well, they both can pass.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a back and forth.
Because Luka's very used to being doubled and triple teamed, right?
Right.
And that's why having Klay Thompson on that team I thought was such a great move.
Guy, they built a championship team. They just had to do it.
Yeah.
And they just
bailed on the plan.
I mean, they didn't bail. It's still in play. I'm not saying that Davis can't be that piece.
I was listening. I think Stephen A. Smith came out on his podcast or maybe his show or something like that and said, he goes, look out for Dallas now. He goes, I get it. It was a stupid fucking trade. But Dallas might actually be in the mix now to be in the Western Conference Finals at least.
It's a nice team, guy.
Yeah. He's like, as long as AD stays healthy,
and
that might be a decent fucking run at least the Western Conference Finals. He's not saying championship.
Yeah.
But he's saying at least to get to the Western Conference Finals.
Well, Dallas is going to be playing with a chip on their shoulder.
Because everybody thinks they're fucking morons.
Yeah.
And they just made the Jay and Dave Pum Pum list. Is that why?
But you still got Kyrie on that team, and you still got Klay, and
now
now
AD,
and then you still have the
Lively
and
the other guy. Yeah, they have. The team is not.
That's
bad,
what I'm saying.
Man. The team is good.
It's still a good team.
Yeah.
I mean, they're gonna. I'm not saying they're gonna win. They're gonna ruin someone's fucking playoff run.
Yeah,
I feel like, and in the West, because there's a bunch of teams that are pretty similar in stature, so they're gonna ruin somebody.
Yeah, what a fucking thing. The East is so trash, and the West is just stacked.
I know, guys.
Stacked.
Just
fucking OKC, Houston Rockets. Fucking who else is right up there? What's John Morant's team? That team is second right now. The Grizzlies.
Grizzlies, yes.
Yeah, they're second in fucking. It's OKC, Grizzlies, Houston.
Who else is over there?
You still can't count out Joker.
Oh, Denver.
The Lakers are number 5, I think, right now in the playoff.
Yeah,
picture.
I mean, they're gonna ruin somebody's dreams too.
Yeah. Imagine Luka makes a push and makes it to the Western Conference Final and they face Dallas. Bro, talk about must-watch TV.
The team isn't really strong, but it's strong enough to
now there's the Spurs.
I know.
And not I know I'm missing Western Conference teams.
But are the Spurs in the playoffs?
I don't know.
They were out of the playoffs.
But now they got Darren and Fox. And they're gonna make a little push. They're not so far out of the playoffs that they can't make a play-in series or something. Are they that far out of the fucking playoffs? I don't think so. I don't know. The Raptors confuse me. Let me say this while you're looking that up. The Raptors confuse me because I thought they were in a rebuild year.
Right.
And unless I'm not going to feel comfortable about this trade until I see that Brendan Ingram has signed an extension. Because I feel like they made this trade, gave away a first-round pick, and until he signs an extension, if he's going to leave, in my mind. But
where's he going to go?
I don't care. He has to sign that extension to make this trade full for me. Because otherwise they just traded away people and a first-round pick for a guy who's going to leave, and then it doesn't make any sense to me. They could have saved a first-round pick and just traded the guys. I get trading the guys. I don't think it's a bad haul for Brandon Ingram. I don't think what they gave up is bad.
But I think you're worried like he's wanted somewhere.
I'm worried that
any team wants
it doesn't matter about him being wanted. He's a free agent. You don't think anybody's going to sign Brandon Ingram if he just walks away as a free agent?
Yeah.
You don't think there's any place that's going to sign Brandon Ingram?
Well, they gotta want him. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know,
like,
but
we got first dibs. I feel he'll stay here. Like, look at our team.
Okay,
where else
I
is
hope
he
so.
gonna go?
I don't like. There's a history of Americans that are pretty good not wanting to stay here.
Well, yeah,
unless they've been here for a while, like
but that's
DeRozan wanted to stay.
But that's when we didn't have a championship sort of stature. Like, we've won a title, and our teams have generally been good for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
So,
but people still look at Canada
in
a different way, guy. That's why.
But before, I can understand before, because before we had no market, we're just fresh.
Yeah.
People didn't realize that we're go-hards. Yeah. And it wasn't until Vince came here that the rest of the world realized that
Toronto's
you guys are nuts.
Yeah.
Like, we support our team when they suck.
Yeah.
We will go to the game when they're like, and whatever, and then boo them. And still pay for our tickets.
Like we just did last week. Go check out the previous video because Jay and Dave went to the game.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And we talked a bit after the game and stuff too. It's pretty good. What was my point? I don't know. My point is in the rebuild that the Raptors are doing.
Yeah.
I don't quite understand where Brandon Ingram fits in. Because he hasn't signed yet. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe I see tomorrow that Brandon Ingram signed the extension. He's due to get like that max contract, that like 125 max contract.
Yeah.
That's what he's due to get. So tomorrow they sign him. Okay, now I see where it makes sense.
Right.
Now you sit him for the rest of the fucking season, tank again, try and get a top 3 pick, and then roll from there. Now you got the young core plus a top 3 pick and Brandon Ingram next year.
Yeah.
That's good. But until he fucking signs, I know I keep poking you. Yeah. But until he signs, I don't know what this trade was all about. Yeah. I have to believe that they have some sort of assurance that he does want to be here and he will sign. You're more confident than I am. You're confident that he's going to sign. Well, I don't see a reason why he would sign right now.
I don't see your reason why he wouldn't.
Because just the history of nobody signing.
Yeah, but dude's been injured. It's not like, listen, when you've been playing and now, I would be worried if he was playing.
Yo, Atlanta wants him. We had to beat Atlanta to trade.
I'm not worried. He hasn't been playing, so for him to start pulling cards, like, I'm gonna go, like, go where?
He does.
You haven't played in the last.
He doesn't have to pull a card. His contract will just end.
So it ends.
And then people will line up to sign him. Maybe not a big line, but we had to. I think
we got first dibs, guys.
No, so but you know why we had to. Atlanta was pushing hard for him. Right. They wanted to make the trade, but I think the Raptors threw in the first round and won the trade. Or maybe threw in that second round also and won the trade. So, at minimum, if he doesn't come here, next year Atlanta would sign him.
Okay, well, I'm guessing they're taking
there's going to be...
They're playing the odds that he's going to come back here. Like
That's the thing. See, I don't think you trade away 2 good trade pieces and a first-round pick to play the odds. They have to have an assurance.
Well, yeah.
He had to have, like... told him, okay, I'll sign.
I think you're just worrying too much. If they must have signed him for a reason. Like, they didn't just give away the shit to be like, hey, here's a bag of chips and go see your next team. It's like, obviously they're like, we're signing you. So we give away these players. You better sign.
Yeah. See, that's the only way that I can see that happen.
That's what I feel.
Until he signs, I'm skeptical. Let him sign either later today or tomorrow or next week.
Until he signs,
But if he doesn't sign till the end of the season, then I'm worried.
Don't be worried.
I don't think he's going to
play in the game.
If we make it to the end of the season, then I'm in true doubt that he's even going to sign back. And then we gave away a couple good trade pieces that we could have traded for somebody else.
But maybe they're not done yet.
Well, that's the whole point that I was making before.
Maybe at 2:00 we're like, Brandon Ingram is
He's gone. Yeah,
Here.
No, he's gone.
Him and Boucher have teamed up to go get, I don't know, who, somebody.
Anybody. You know, like even more picks. See,
Yeah.
what I would do this is what I would do as
Or like, you know,
this is what I would do as a
whatever.
rebuilding team. Like if I was Masai and what's his name? You're rebuilding this year. You've convinced the whole city that you're rebuilding this year. They're losing like crazy. The city isn't even mad. They're like, hey, you got a good young core. At least you signed the core. We understand you're losing this year and you're trying to tank. We're on board with the tank. Everybody's like, tank, tank, tank. The whole city, you know?
Yeah.
Then you trade away one of your first round picks and bring this Brendan Ingram guy in. Okay, that's great. Brendan Ingram is good if we're looking at next year. He's not signed for next year.
Right.
But you traded a first and second round pick away.
Right.
And then, not like, if I'm rebuilding, I'm trying to hoard picks.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trading away a first round pick for a guy who might sign back. And who's not going to play this year, probably. Right?
Right.
And who might walk away next year, unless I'm assured that he's not going to walk away. Which, like, your point is, they probably have that assurance of some sort.
Yeah, they're not going to sign him
So,
and just get rid of him.
It doesn't, like, in the rebuilding, when you convince everybody you're rebuilding, then make a trade that's almost like you're making a push for the playoff trade.
Right.
You know? Like, it doesn't equate to me. You know?
So
like,
maybe they're packaging...
you should be looking for is money and picks when you're rebuilding.
So maybe they're just like, okay, we're going to give Ingram and Boucher to Dallas, and they're going to give us Ingram and Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, we're going to... Yeah.
Dallas is like...
Put Ingram and Quickly together and get Kyrie.
Dallas is like, yo, you want Kyrie?
You want Kyrie?
We're
right.
giving away our future.
Yeah. They're like Oprah. You get a car. You get a car. You get a Lucic. You get a Kyrie. You get a Clay. You know?
Maybe. I don't know.
No, we're probably wrong. We're probably wrong. But and you know, like, you understand what I'm trying to say, right? In a rebuilding year, when you've convinced everybody you're rebuilding, and you have like the 4th or 5th worst record in the league, trading for Brendan Ingram, who's a kind of win now kind of guy, doesn't make sense to me, especially when he's not signed for multiple years.
Yeah.
If they sign him, I'll walk this back just a little bit.
Yeah.
But they haven't signed him yet.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a sign and trade. It wasn't like they trade him and then he came in to a new 3-year extension.
Yeah, I just think you're worried.
I am worried. I'm a Toronto fan. How could I not be worried, bro?
There-
I am a Leaf fan. I'm a Raptor fan. I'm a Blue Jay fan. The fucking khakis. How can I not be worried?
Yeah, but to me, I'm like,
Convince
they're
me-
not going to go through this deal to lose him. So there must have been some reassurance that he's going to sign back, or else they wouldn't. Because when players don't want to come here, it's not like they sign and they say they don't want to play here. They say they want to play here from the start, and the team is like, "You don't have a say. Yeah. You're getting traded," and then they come here and they say, "We're not playing,"
and they don't play. Like PJ Tucker's going to do. Like Alonzo Mourning did back in the day.
Alonzo Mourning, like someone else did that.
Jordan Dragic. The guy who got dunked on by Derrick Rose.
Yeah. And somebody else. No,
this is vibrating.
Somebody else too.
You.
No, it's just a comment. It's chills.
Oh, okay. We didn't even look up the fucking standings there, but...
The standings, let's look it up. So Dallas is in 8th.
Yeah, they're in a playoff position right now.
So it goes OKC, Minnesota, Houston, Denver, Lakers.
Minnesota's up there? No.
I mean Memphis.
Yeah, Memphis is second. Yeah.
Minnesota 7.
Yeah.
Lakers.
Minnesota made a bad trade. Talking about trades, like if we want to go back to last year,
well,
they got rid of Cat. I guess they didn't want to pay him either.
Yeah.
And they got another almost fat guy. What's his name? Randall. And for Cat, to me that's looking now that was a really bad trade. Look at what he's doing with New York. Scroll up to the Eastern Conference.
New York's in 3rd.
Yeah, look.
Cleveland, Boston, New York, Indiana, Milwaukee, Miami, Detroit, Orlando. And then
there's some doo-doo teams.
Atlanta, Chicago is in...
Yo, the East sucks, guy.
Yes.
There's some doo-doo teams in the thing. Compared to the Western Conference?
I don't know, like Golden State's not making it and they have 25 wins.
Yeah. Man.
And the last team, Chicago, has 22 wins.
The NBA, bro. NBA. Anyhow, let's wrap this little session up. This whole like basketball session. Thank you guys for listening to that NBA talk. If you guys have anything, please put it down in the comments. We will talk about it. I don't know. We may get back into it. We're probably gonna go have our lunch and see more trades happen
and come back and talk.
Back and talk a little bit more basketball. This might be a very basketball heavy thing. I do want to talk about the Jays a little bit too.
Yeah, they made some moves.
They made a couple moves, but Alonso just this morning signed
with the Mets.
Yeah. Which
hit
the button. This is a very sports heavy. Yep, that's the Jays every time. See, you told me not to worry.
Yeah, but
this is the anxiety of being a Toronto fan.
But in the past, when the Raptors have made moves, we won titles.
Yeah, Masai.
So I have more confidence.
You have confidence in Masai. Yeah. And Bobby Webster.
I believe in Masai.
I believe in Masai. We do something.
Yes, we did. You did.
I believe he can touch the sky.
So I have more faith in him than the Khakis.
I think about him every night and day.
But you're not gonna sing.
He made Bargnani go away. Anyhow, thank you, Tim and Sid, for that song. That I'll give full credit. Oh, that's what we did to Tim and Sid. The whole Tim and Sid talk on the very last thing. That's what. That was it.
You broke some glass somewhere.
That's okay. I don't need glass. I don't need glass in here.
You broke the mirror.
I break the mirror every time I look at it.
Which is very true.
Yeah.
True.
The thing's like, yo,
true.
Yo, stop, ugly scunt. Stop looking at the fucking thing.
You know, like,
why
you need to remind yourself how ugly you are.
Yeah,
like know you're ugly.
The mirror breaks, and when it falls into the ground, it spells you're still fat.
Yeah, and it's like, yo, you look the same.
But fuck that mirror.
Yesterday.
Fuck that mirror.
Ugly.
They don't know.
Yeah, it does know.
They don't know. No, the mirror doesn't know. No, man. Yo. Hit the music, bro. Hit the music. Give me some walk-up music here. Look at your boy. Look at your boy. See the ball spot? Yeah.
The shiny spot.
Yeah.
Stuart! Stuart, we need some powder.
Yo, powder! You haven't had a ravishing Rick Rude in a long time.
No, now we just lost everyone. So I pre-apologize. Please still watch the rest of the episode, even though now you're throwing up. Because I just threw up in my mouth and I swallowed it again.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Dave.
And it's Jay, not a sponsor.
Jay is not a sponsor. You know who is a sponsor? BigTings.com. And it's the holiday season. This is the time that you can go out and get all your Jay and Dave merch.
Oh, that's a nice hat.
Your hashtag 2 in the bush hat. Yo, how many of you people out there wear your hat like this? Because don't lie. This is the way you're supposed to wear hats. All my uncles and them growing up, this is the way they wore their hat. Right? That exactly like that. And exactly like this. This is the way you're supposed to wear your hat. If you're cool and you just got off the boat from Trinidad or Grenada or wherever, this is the way you wear your hat.
West Indies way.
Exactly. Go to BigTings.com for all your Jay and Dave merch.
Yeah.
And your Big Tings merch. And your Johnny Two Stops merch. Yo, there's a lot of stuff there. The holiday season's upon us.
Yes.
Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all that stuff's coming up. Go get your merch.
Christmas.
Go to BigTings.com. BigTingz.com.
Go get it.
For all your Jay and Dave merch.
Go it.
Go it.
Not a sponsor.
Go it.
Not a sponsor.
Wait, no. BigTings.com is a sponsor. But get your not a sponsor shirt.
Yes, get the shirt.
You can get your not a sponsor shirt.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Go it.
Go it.
Welcome back. to two fat guys who are full of fried chicken now.
Love fried chicken.
That's the new name of the show.
Love fried chicken.
Yeah.
I know it's cliche, but
And shout out to Chicken Joy, one of the new sponsors that we have. What? Not a sponsor? Ah, fuck. Anyhow, Chicken Joy, if you want to sponsor us, holler, because they make good chicken, bro.
I'll take some free chicken.
Yeah. All you got to do is send us lunch every week, and we'll keep on talking about you. Chicken Joy.
Chicken Joy.
They make delicious chicken. Our new sponsor. All right. Well, how about this? The new sponsor, Red Solo Cup. Our new sponsor, Red Solo Cup.
No.
No? Not even Red. Remember
Okay,
that song?
Dave.
Remember that song?
Red Solo Cup.
I fill you up.
That was easy.
I don't know the rest of the words.
Okay.
But there's a song.
So we're gonna do a little taste test.
But Jay has something going on here. Yeah.
We're gonna do a little taste test.
I'm down.
So I was online and I seen this thing and it was like Dr. Pepper, which is 23 flavors.
Dr. Pepper, new sponsor. Product placement.
No sponsor.
Dr. Pepper.
But Dr. Pepper
Yeah.
is supposed to be a mixture of
Mugs Root Beer, new sponsor.
no, just root beer. It doesn't matter. It's mugs. Root beer,
New sponsor, Root Beer.
not sponsor,
Oh,
and
good.
Coke,
Coca-Cola, new sponsor.
not a sponsor. So
Come on, somebody's got a sponsor.
we're gonna. So it's 2 parts Coke,
Yeah,
1 part root beer. It's supposed to taste like
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
So we're gonna have the what do you call it? This is like the zero thing. This is what it's supposed to taste
This
like.
is what it's
So
supposed
we're
to
gonna taste that to see what it's supposed to taste
Yes.
like, and then see if we can make it taste like that.
Well, we're gonna try it.
All
so
right.
the whole thing
This
is.
sounds fun.
So we're gonna go 2 parts
Yeah.
Coca-Cola. Good old Coca-Cola. Not a sponsor.
Soon to be though, I think. Right? Coca-Cola?
Well,
Holler.
if they want,
Holla. Holla, 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 holla.
if they want to holler.
Yeah.
So
2 of those.
then-
But this thing says 23 flavors.
yeah, because
What 23?
root beer apparently has like 11
Oh, okay.
or what 12 or
Yeah.
13, and then Coke has like 10.
Oh, all right.
So
So they mix it all up. All right. Let's see how this goes.
we're doing it. We're doing it. One
Nice.
down. One down. One down.
All right.
1 to go. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Yeah. I'm down. This is good because I love Dr. Pepper actually. But why do all this? Shouldn't we just like buy the Dr. Pepper?
We should, but this is for TV.
Okay. This is we're on TV.
This makes good TV.
Yeah.
So,
I just put the rest.
oh, okay. Fat guy likes to drink.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, so here we go. So
All right.
that is supposed to taste like this. Hold on a second. So this is your tester.
Okay, the tester. Which one do we got to do first?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
We didn't think that out that far.
Come on now.
Let's taste the real one first.
Okay.
Let's do the real one first.
So this is Dr. Pepper.
It's the real Dr. Pepper.
Not a sponsor.
Soon to be though, maybe.
If you want to give us some free pop,
We'll take that too. We're already fat. Might as well go diabetes too. Like,
Okay.
let's do it.
so this is supposed to taste like this. Let's see.
Dr. Pepper's nice, boy. I like Dr. Pepper.
I know I do.
Man, it's really good. All right.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the Dr. Pepper. Tastes delicious, by the way. Dr. Pepper, you make good cookies.
Now, our mixture.
All right, let's see how this one turned out. Let me cleanse the palate with a little coffee.
Okay. If you say so.
Let me just get a Dr. Pepper sort of flavor out of there. That's good coffee, though. All right. This is great TV, by the way. Let's taste this. Let's see how it goes.
Let's go.
Son of a bitch.
Yo! Yo!
Yo,
We've been fooled
yo.
the whole time, guys.
Some of my bitch.
That tastes
That shit tastes exactly like
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. fucking Pepper, bro. Where did you fucking... I guess you came across this on fucking...
Yeah.
One of those internet videos or something. But that shit works, man.
So if you...
In all honesty, I'd just buy the Dr. Pepper
Yeah.
and skip all the mixing. But
if you had to mix to
Yeah.
get Dr. Pepper, it's 2 part Coke,
yeah.
1 part root beer.
That
That is delicious.
That's the same. It's the same
It's
thing.
the same
yeah?
thing, guys.
Yeah.
like
That's pretty good.
That was easy.
Good job finding that, Jay. That was a good little bit.
I
That's a
know,
good little thing we did there.
that's why I didn't want to drink upstairs.
Okay.
Because I knew I was coming.
Yeah, because we ordered the chicken, and it came with I ordered some Coke Zero because I love Coke Zero.
And I'm like,
And shout out Coke Zero. That's Coca-Cola also new sponsor. No, not yet. Okay, well not yet. Not yet. That goes all the way back to episode 1. Coca-Cola.
I know.
Episode 1.
do you,
Excuse me, I was wearing that Coca-Cola shirt.
do you like how I pulled it in there, Dave? You like how
Look
I
at
pulled it in
that.
there?
That's full circle.
Yeah,
buddy.
it is full circle.
That's how you go full circle. This
It
is
is.
fucking. This came out good.
I'm telling you, guy. This is the first time I tried it. I seen it. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait till the show.
It's legit. Like it's legit a Dr. Pepper now.
It is. Guy.
That shit. Oh,
Like-
that's funny. So Dr. Pepper they just fuck with you. They just mixed 2 things together and sell
Well-
it to you as a different product.
Well, when you go get fountain pop,
I mean, yeah.
now you know what it is.
You know what I mean?
It's like Dr. Pepper's is just root beer syrup and Coke.
And Coke, yeah. You know, but it was funny. Like I used to love going to 7-Eleven back in the day and getting the slushies and mixing the slushie together.
Oh, dude.
And making like different colors in there.
You know
then
what
it just turns into one big slop, and you just drink. It's just sugar, with,
Pretty much.
with like a whole bunch of flavors. Like,
So you know how pro tip. This is a pro tip for you guys. So you know when you get a slushie
Yeah.
and then you drink it and it's just ice?
yeah.
This is the secret. I know you're tempted to fill your slushie till it overflows, but you don't do that. You fill it till about here, okay? And then you fill the rest of it with your favorite pop. Then the slushie never goes. Well, it does, but
Yeah.
you get more slushy that
Slushy
way.
that way. Yeah.
It's like you can drink it more
Yeah,
longer
yeah.
before it turns into ice.
Yeah, it just turns into just like you drink out all the
Liquid
liquid, and then it's just
ice.
like just white ice at the bottom. Yeah.
So if you pour in some pop, you get a little more.
Who's ever done that? Who's ever drank it all the way down? What we used to do is sneak back in. Well, not sneak back in. Walk back into 7-Eleven and pretend to do stuff and go fill up our stuff again.
Yeah.
And put more things in
Oh
it.
yeah, and they knew.
And then
what
they used to
were
chase us out. Like somebody's like, okay, stop it. You know?
Yeah.
And we were like, okay. We already have the cup full.
doing. And they're
And
yeah,
we're just-
sure.
And just walk out the store. Oh, the good old days. Those good old days. Those were the days. Remember that show?
Yes, I do.
Anybody who knows what that show is, put it down in the comments if you know what that show is.
I don't know the words,
Yeah.
but you know, you get the gist of it.
Girls were girls and men were men. I know that line. Oh my god. Anybody on TikTok Live know what we're talking about?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah.
think we should go into.
Show and tell. That was a good setup.
Yeah.
I,
Sorry.
think,
guys.
I hope that's what you were saying we should go into.
Well, too late now.
Show and tell. Let's do it.
It's too late now.
I'll go first because I only got one thing for show and tell
Oh.
this week, and this is I don't know. To me, this was a really fucking cool
Oh, what's that?
find. It's a Star Wars thing, and lately I've been listening to the audiobooks and stuff, right? And stuff.
Right.
The story to me that was supposed to go on after the original series.
Right.
Like the original 70s, 80s series there.
Yeah.
When it ended, the stories went on in the books.
Right.
Excuse me. I have to burp. Ready? That was a good one. But leave that in. So the stories that go on after the original stories they're amazing, man. Like they're really good stories. And like we said on a previous video, Disney came along, bought the rights to it all, and fucked the whole story up. They said, "Nah, we're not going to any of that. We're gonna make our own shit." and they made a bunch of stupid shit and fucked it all up. And now they're trying to full circle themselves back into the story.
Yes.
Whatever. Anyhow, this character, Mara Jade, turns out that she was the hand of the Emperor.
Oh,
That was her name. That was like her title in the thing. She was like the Emperor's hand, basically. She went around like assassinating people and doing, or like infiltrating like governments or whatever. Maybe not like to the full thing of infiltrating things, but she was like the one who went around and did the Emperor's bidding for him wherever he wanted to go. Or he's like, yo, take that person out. That person in the government's causing trouble.
Right.
You know, whatever. So she went around and did all these things for him.
Nice.
Or whatever. But then, obviously, remember the Emperor dies in that thing. The fucking Vader threw him down the fucking thing after he told him, I'm your father, and did all that, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
You know? And so this girl is without a person now. She's still kind of loyal to the Emperor, and she has force powers.
Right.
But now she really has nobody to thing, and so Luke and them are trying to guide her back this way. She ends up hooking up with like the pirates.
Right.
And doing things with pirates and doing whatever.
Right.
Using her like abilities and using her skills as a spy almost to to do things like that. And she ends up turning into Luke's like almost like a love interest.
Oh, really?
Of Luke, yeah. They don't quite, from where I am in the audiobooks now, they haven't got into something like that totally yet. But you can see
they're flirting.
Yeah, you can see it's kind of like she hates Luke because all the Emperor ever wanted to do was kill him, you know?
Right.
And then so it's in her mind that she's supposed to kill him, but she's like, now he's not there, and now she's like, well,
I like him.
He's kind of a good guy, you know? And he keeps being good no matter how much I tell him, I'm going to fucking kill you. We're going to get this job done, and I'm coming to fucking kill you, you know?
Yeah.
Like, basically she keeps telling him that. So, anyhow, Mara Jade, she turns into like a pretty big character in the thing, and I'd never seen it. I'd never seen the Mara Jade character.
So where'd you find it?
It was just there one day at Toys R Us, bro. I walked into Toys R Us and I was buying something else. I went to buy a different Star Wars character who's just like a what do you call it? Like a politician in the thing. I was like, I'm going to get that politician because she makes a huge part of the story.
Right.
And I forget her name right now. This is the person I'm talking about. But I'll have to tell you who it is so you can put the person in because you have no idea. But,
we all put the wrong person.
Yeah. But I picked that one up and I saw I was like, what the fuck? And I'm so into the audiobooks right now that I couldn't believe that Mara Jade was there. And I was like, yo, I put the other one back because I couldn't actually grab both at the time because I'm trying not to go ridiculous the way I always do.
Yeah.
So I grabbed this.
Can't afford it.
Instead of that person. And I will go back and get that person after. And even if I don't, it's easily found online. It's not like it's not like a crazy character that I won't be able to find. But Mara Jade, I'd never seen. Ever.
Good find.
Saw it and fucking grabbed it one time. Called my boy Cyril. And Cyril was like, you found a fucking Mara Jade? What the fuck? He lost his mind. He's another Star Wars geek like I am. And we both couldn't believe that we find it. I'm pretty sure especially in this package, that she's probably out there a little more than I think, but I had never seen it. And I look at the Star Wars things every time I go, and I go through every one.
No, she's not out there.
All the time.
Because I feel like when she's out there, people just buy it.
People probably buy it up. Well, and I was lucky to grab one.
You're lucky.
And that is my story and my show and tell for the day. There's what the character looks like in the box. Like once you open the box, this is one of those non-see-through boxes, so you just got to trust that everything is in there. You know? She's good. I don't remember her having a purple lightsaber in the stories, but here she does. Because she ends up... Luke gives her his old lightsaber, which was his father's lightsaber, like Anakin, when he was Anakin. So it's supposed to be blue, I think, or whatever. But anyhow, details. You know, whatever. I got the character of her, and I'm real hype.
You can always change the lightsaber.
I'm real hype at getting that. No, I'm going to leave it the way it is. That's the way it comes, and that's the way it is. Yeah, there you go. That's my show and tell for this week. Okay. What do you got, Jay?
Well, I got a little bag here, just a little bag.
look, just a little bag. Look at it, just a little bag.
Not a sponsor.
GameStop should be a sponsor. Imagine we can get GameStop to fucking sponsor us.
That'd be awesome. So, Dave, this is this is a Black Friday.
Drink this fucking root beer.
And it's a build a character. I'm only missing one.
Dr. Pepper.
But we'll start off. So the first one we got here is Vision.
That's hype one. I saw this out there.
Yeah, this is a...
And if not for that I already had a Vision, I would have bought this.
And it makes... This build a character makes the Void.
Oh, the Void. Yeah. Because that's what's his name's alter ego? The Sentry.
Yes.
Sentry's alter ego. Sentry is almost like a Superman of Marvel, but he has this dark power in him, whatever. That he can go dark,
right?
And he turns into the Void. Something
yes,
like there's something like that makes him turn into the Void.
Yes,
that's cool. The Void's an awesome character. Who's this? Chris Star.
Chris Star. I don't know who he is, though.
It looks cool.
He does look cool.
Yeah, he's like ice or something, or like fucking see-through or something like that. Chris Star. I wonder where he came from. The Prince of Crystallium leads an elite team of crystal warriors against a threat of chaos. There you go. Chris Star. Flim. He's a cool looking character though, man.
He is cool looking.
Yeah.
He kind of looks like a Transformer.
He does. Holy shit! They really make him look like a Transformer. You have the thing on his head and everything.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can quite see it.
It's like Optimus's brother or something.
Yeah.
Okay, the next character we got here is the New Warriors Justice. I don't know who this guy is, but he looked pretty cool.
Yeah, some of these characters are slightly obscure.
Yes.
But they build a hype character.
Yes, they do.
The Void. There's more of the arms.
Yes. We got this one here.
Warriors.
It's a Black Panther. I just thought it was cool because he has a cape in this one.
Yeah.
I already have a Black Panther, but I mean, I'll take as many as I can get.
Yeah.
That's a cool character.
Since they're gonna end up with a new Black Panther at some point, and they're going into all the. We can talk about that too. The Fantastic Four thing came out, the trailer for Fantastic Four, and all the whole new everything new is starting to like pop up now, and all the little trailers.
Yeah.
Captain America
I seen the Captain
and the Red Hulk one or whatever it's called. It's coming out like next week, Valentine's Day. That comes out.
Yes.
There's a lot of cool stuff happening really soon with the Marvel universe. You know, hopefully they can bring it back, save it from what it's been going down. Who the fuck is this? Namorta? Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know who this is either.
But she looks kind of cool.
Yeah. Probably another sort of obscure character. You bought this just to build a Void, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
She looks all right. That's a pretty cool character.
Yes.
She has no shoes.
She don't need shoes.
She don't need shoes. Let me read Namorta. An Althinian with clone genetics. Namorta fights crime as an original member of the New Warriors. Oh, she's part of the New Warriors with that other guy that we just showed. Maybe all these guys together are all like the New Warriors.
Well, the last one is Neymar.
Atlantean. Oh, she's from Atlantis. She's the Neymar is like the fucking king down there or whatever, right? So she's Atlantean. I don't know what the fuck I just said, Althean, but she's Atlantean. That's why she doesn't have shoes.
Okay, well then, and this Neymar is pretty cool.
Yeah. The other Namor that they came out with wasn't. It didn't look. This is Oh yeah.
I think this one's.
Look at this. This one's way better. Look at that.
Yeah. The other one you can't see it, so I don't know what it looks like actually.
Yeah.
You just go by the picture in the box.
By the picture in the box. Yeah. This is a cool.
Yes. And all that combined makes up the Void.
Yeah.
I'm just missing one.
What are you missing?
Is the first one.
Is that part of the Void, or is that one of those like extra characters?
I don't know.
Which one is it you're missing?
Number one. The girl. What's her name?
Something Supreme Power Princess?
Yeah.
Is that Squadron? Squadron Supreme Power Princess.
I don't know who she is.
I don't know who that is too. It's probably part of this
Atlantean
New Justice thing or whatever they call themselves here.
Yep, that's it.
Hey, that's all right. So hey, if you guys see that thing anywhere, holler at us. Put it down in the comments where we can go and get it.
Holla.
Anywhere in anywhere in the greater Toronto area anyway.
Yeah. Or if it's online.
Yeah, let us know.
Put in
And
the comments.
Jay will buy it because
I buy him that.
Jay never like lets one of these things go where
No.
he doesn't fill the whole.
It's my mission
whatever.
to find her.
Somebody wrote, did y'all hear Irv Gotti died yesterday?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, Jay heard. I did not hear this.
Yeah, he passed away yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That sucks. From what?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just seen that he rest in peace, Irv Gotti.
Oh, well. R.I.P. Irv Gotti.
Yeah.
Irv Gotti.
Murder!
Yeah.
It's murder!
Got to do. Yeah.
Dr. Pepper?
Yeah. This Dr. Pepper's going down good. We made our own Dr. Pepper, by the way.
Yeah, it is going down.
Yeah. I feel all sugared up. like my daughter when she fucking eats candy and shit. She's all like, Yeah. And I got a couple cards to show.
Let's see them.
I don't remember if I showed these last week, so I'm just going to show them again. I have Paul Skeens is the biggest guy in fucking baseball sport like card collecting. Everybody wants to grab a fucking Skeens. I think I showed a couple of the other Skeens.
Yeah, you showed a couple schemes last
Oh,
week.
so maybe those are the ones I just put in the front. But I got two more out of nowhere. I grabbed this other big ass box. Like it's a big box with a bunch of cards in it and a big card. I don't know where I put the big card. And it has like one huge card.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of the packs and thing, and then a sparkly pack. And while I was going through them, I ended up finding Ellie De La Cruz, which is a huge
nice
chase card everybody wants right now too. The De La Cruz, everybody's looking for De La Cruz right now. So a lot of these cards I'll probably end up using as trade bait when I go to any kind of show or whatever. Where's the Skeens with the sparkle? I ended up with a... Oh man, did I do all this and not put it in here? There's a Skeens that I got that's like a sparkly one. It looks just like this card.
Right.
But it's like... Oh, there it is. This is the one I think I ended up getting out of that sparkle pack. I don't know if you can tell. First I'll show you the base card of it. Because there's this card, which is like the big chase one. Everybody online is always chasing this Paul Skeens card, And then comparatively now, I got look, you can kind of tell. Do you see it in the fucking thing there? It's like it's sparkly.
Reflective there.
Yeah, this is whatever version of this one it is. These are obviously the more rare ones.
Yeah. Shiny.
I ended up pulling this one out of the sparkle pack.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. So now I end up all together with like fucking 5 or 6 Paul Skeens card.
Nice.
I ended up with a Jackson Holiday, this kind of shiny, whatever card.
I like the shiny guy.
Yeah. Anytime that they're different than just the base, it's already worth more, right?
Yeah.
And for me, a lot of these guys, I might keep 1 or 2 of them, but I might use these mostly as trade bait for other cards. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And that's all I really wanted to show, because I think I showed all the other ones. Did we see that Jackson Holiday at the front? No. I was wondering if I had like a base version of that. But I have two of these Paul Skeens kind of shiny card, just like that Jackson Holiday I just showed. It all works out. Like it all works into good things. I might keep a couple.
Well, yeah, they're good for like adding if you want to get something.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep a couple. We have.
Throw them in for
we're going to
trade incentive
in a week or so. We're heading to flea market.
Yes.
To go see the card guy there. And I found, but we're going to both go, there's a new card shop that opened, it feels like it opened rather recently.
Right.
It's probably been open for like a year or two, but we just never really looked it up. So in the Durham area where we are, we live out in the Durham area.
The D?
Yep, we're going to go,
That's what your girl gets.
That's what your mama gets. But,
D.
Yeah.
D.
Yep. But... We're gonna go check out the card spot. Nice. And I actually downloaded onto my phone this little thing. This guy who goes to a bunch of card shows and does all these things.
Yeah.
And he put on like a little list of like things you should do when you go to a card show or a card shop. He was talking more of the card shows.
Right.
I might as well regurgitate some of it right now because it might help somebody who's looking at this and interested in cards. I do have a bunch of NFL actually. I showed those last week. I could show it to you guys. I could show it to TikTok Live a little bit later. But anyhow, he says anytime you go to a card show, number one thing you go with is cash. Most people like cash. You can always do PayPal or whatever, but most people, if you got the cash in hand, they're selling you the card right there.
Yeah.
Right? And he says, always bring your cards, you know? And in turn, the third thing was always bring a way to carry your cards. You know, he goes, it looks really like, he goes, it doesn't look great to collectors. I mean, ultimately, it doesn't matter if you have the cash in your hand, but if you're like, I got these, and you're just pulling them out of your pocket and stuff like that. He's like, bring a little case. You know, this particular guy who was saying it, he goes to buy cards in bulk, and his job is to sell cards and buy cards and sell and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So he walks with this like little rolly suitcase where he has everything fucking set up. You know, it's like it's like one of those hard ones too, because he goes, because sometimes he just wants to pull off to the side and sit. And he goes, it's one of these little hard cases I can just sit on, and I look through things and do things or look something up or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, like, I'm probably going to end up getting one of those like, little black briefcase looking things.
Yeah.
And I'm probably, that's because I don't have that many cards if I'm going somewhere to trade.
Yeah.
And I'm not buying that many cards to bring home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'll always be my knapsack and possibly that like little black case that looks like a case that people usually carry guns in or something. You know that one?
Yeah, I know what you're talking
So it looks like that. And then he said, make sure and always have a phone and a way to charge it. Because he goes, the way you look up cards and the way you comp cards and stuff like that. He goes, so if you walk up to a table and somebody's selling something for $200 and you like the card, you can easily just go online, look at the comparables.
Yeah.
You know, if that guy's selling it for whatever, then you grab it. You know, if he's selling it for like market price almost, but if he has it marked up, then you know he doesn't really know what he's talking about, or he's trying to like mess with people or whatever.
He's trying to upsell you.
Yeah, trying to upsell. Or sometimes you look, he's like, sometimes you look at it and the card is worth 400 and he doesn't really know what he has. And he goes, that's why it's good to have the cash, because you say, I'll take that. You don't say anything else except I take that. He goes, don't try and get cute. You know, if a card is cheap and then, you know, like a card is $200 but it's worth $400 and you're like, can I get it for $150? Because then the guy will go look it up and realize that he has a $400 card, and then not sell it to you. So he goes, if you see a good deal like that, whatever, cash in hand, bang, buy the card, do it. And he's like, always bring a pen and like some sticky notes and whatever, you know. So as you're comparing and whatever and doing whatever, you can, as you're looking up your own cards, even if you're some guy's trying to trade with you, but you look it up and you know what the prices are, just stick the price that you know what your card is worth on them, you know.
Yeah.
And then when you're kind of negotiating, you don't got to go back in the phone to look it up and stuff. So as you
can see, oh, this card's worth 400.
Yeah, and as you're doing stuff, you have your prices on there. So, and then when you take them back to another store, the sticky notes are all stuck on there already. So you know the prices of your cards, sort of. You know what I mean? Because prices fluctuate depending on how good players are playing and whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
But whatever. Like, it was a good little 5-minute TikTok or whatever.
Right.
But I screenshotted a couple of things that he only had 2 pages.
Like the highlight.
Yeah, the things that you should bring, and then like tips. You know, one of the tips was don't get cute. You know.
Yeah.
And one of the tips is you see a good deal, buy it. You know.
Yeah.
And then he's like, look at everything first, if you can. Like, if you're able to walk around the card. He goes, some of the big card shows you won't be able to do it. But he goes, those little pop-up card shows that come that only have like 100 tables, or 50 tables or whatever.
Yeah.
He goes, if you're able to walk around first and see what people have and whatever, and then make your second rounds,
and then you know exactly,
exactly what you're looking for and whatever.
Yeah.
But he goes, all in all, even in the first round, if you see something and you know it's a card you want, you know it's a card that's gonna
then you take it.
He goes, buy it, because by the time you make your second rounds back, that card will probably be gone.
Wow. We know that. Well, I know that from Fan Expo.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, oh, this is here, first pass. What is here, second pass? Okay, I'm gonna go buy it. Gone.
Mm-hmm.
So
one time you tried to wait till the next day. Remember that the 3 Spider-Man?
Yeah, I was an idiot.
3 Spider-Mans all in one pack, and Jay wanted it so bad. You could see how much he wanted it, but only because you had spent a couple bucks already. You were like, but you knew you were gonna buy it tomorrow, so it's the same money.
I know. I should have just bought it.
You should have just got it, and it was real disappointing because we fucking beelined it right back to that.
It was gone.
That booth, and the booth had even changed. He had sold so much that he had put different things up.
Yeah, I was like, where is it?
Where is it? Fuck. You know.
It's okay though. That is on a bucket list.
Yeah, that 3 Spider-Man thing.
If I ever come across it, because it's from the movie.
Yeah.
It's all 3 different Spider-Mans. You know how it was in the very last one, Away From Home, was it?
Yeah. Where Garfield, The original one,
Yeah.
and then the one that's playing now.
Yeah.
These three guys.
Yes.
Tobey Maguire is one of them.
Yes, Toby, and then the next dude. I don't know.
The
his
next
name.
dude, he's with the girl.
Gwen, the one where he's with Gwen,
Yeah.
and then she.
But
died.
then the new one, the one. Tom Holland is the new one.
Yes.
Yeah. I say he's with. Oh, there he goes. Jaden hooked us up. Tom. I say he's with what's her name? What's his wife's name? She's a model. She plays the girlfriend in the movie, but that's his wife now or whatever.
Oh, the
Shandaya or
I don't know
or
her name.
Zadaya or something like that.
Yeah.
This girl, she's gorgeous, man, and she's so down to earth and cool and stuff like that. You know, like
She plays as Mary Jane, right?
yeah. No, not Mary Jane. Yeah, they just call her MJ.
Yeah, well, it's Mary Jane.
Yeah,
we
but
know it's Mary
they don't ever say like her name is Mary Jane, but I guess yeah,
MJ.
MJ.
Yeah.
Because there's like I think Marvel or something has tried to fuck around with it before, and the name was something else. The name was Mara Jade, or you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
they said MJ, but it wasn't actually Mary Jane. Everybody knows it's supposed to be.
You're right.
But anyhow, they tried to fuck around and do something like that in one of their movies. Zendaya, that's it.
Zendaya. Whoa.
She's fucking awesome too, man. Like I love her. Like again, it's hard to like her too much because she's a kid,
Yeah.
sort of. But she's in her like mid-20s or something. But she's still a kid to me,
Yeah.
you know, because I just know her as like this kid. But the thing is, she's so
MJ.
yeah, she's so cool and like she's down to earth. Like I like her interviews. She's like I like people who interview well and swear a bit and they're just like normal people,
Right.
but they're actors. You know, they're not like
Well, they're-
high up on themselves and whatever.
They're down to earth. That's
Yeah.
what it is. They're not trying to put on a show.
Yeah, and she's,
I find a lot of actors act.
yeah,
They play this
persona.
Yeah,
They
this
have to
alter
be
ego. They have to be whoever it is that you know.
yeah. They have to be this like high up actor and behave a certain way or whatever.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
like regular people who wear
just be yourself.
who wear fucking baseball hats and go to games and do craziness and yell and cuss at the game too because they're vexed.
You know, sometimes you wear track pants.
Yeah,
You know,
and that's why I always liked Mila Kunis because she would like there's an interview where she's talking about she went out to she's a huge baseball fan.
Yeah.
And she was out at a game and she's wearing a hat and stuff. So, but she got so into the game and she's like, "What the fuck?" And she's cussing, whatever. And then I think at one point she turned around and there were like little kids behind her and she was like, "Oh shit," you know?
Yeah.
They're just but she got so into it.
Yeah.
And see, that's the type of person I like. She's just a regular person who was
course.
out there and she's a multi-millionaire.
Yes.
But she's still down, like deep down, she's just a regular person who wants
Exactly.
to just fucking do regular things. She doesn't go out and be like, "I'm Mila Kunis. I have to behave a certain way. I have to be all done up all the time for everybody to see me." And you know,
Yeah.
there's certain people who are like that.
Well, there's certain people that need to be like that because when they're not done up, they're ugly.
Yeah, that too, I guess, right?
Yeah.
And Mila Kunis, love her. She's not one of them. And the Zendaya girl, she's awesome too.
Yes, she is.
Anyhow, it looks like it's time for the Jay and Dave movie review. I see it in Jay's hand, so I knew it was time to sing the song.
Yeah.
You want me to sing one more time?
No,
Okay.
I know you're going to.
It's the Jay and Dave movie review. Hit it, Jay.
So, Dave, the movie I'm going to review is
What? One more time? You want me to sing?
no,
Okay.
Dune. And you know who's in
It's
it?
a good movie. Zendaya.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
And
Segue.
So, I got some notes here because, you know, there's a lot of stuff in this movie that I want to get it right. So, Dune starts out. There's a fight. So they're on
Jameer Gibbs.
this planet, or it's a city called Arrakis, right?
Yeah.
So you got the
Talk about that soon.
Furman and the Harkonnen.
Yeah.
So the Harkonnen are outworld people and Furman live on this Arrakis.
Yeah.
And this country is almost like an avatar. The people are taking their resources from the planet. So
Right.
there's something they call spice. It's in the sand.
Yeah.
And this particular ingredient is a key ingredient for hyper travel.
Yeah.
So it's like the most sought out thing in the galaxy.
Right.
So this Harkonnen has been farming this stuff for the last 80 years.
Yeah.
Fighting with the Furmen.
Yeah.
So in the beginning of the movie, it's a fight, and then all of a sudden, the Emperor, he pulls the Harkonnen out. No, doesn't give a reason.
Yeah.
So Harkonnen come out. Then he goes to these people. They're called the Trehi.
Mm-hmm.
Brings all the factions. They have all these houses, and then the people, the head of the houses are dukes.
Yeah.
So every representative came to the Trehi people, and they're like, the Emperor wants you to go to this planet and put back on the harvest. We need spice, right?
Yeah.
So the Harkonnen leader, Duke guy, is like, okay, well, I obey my Emperor, so he goes. So they leave. There's these women, they're called Bajazarets, and they're almost like witches. They got these kind of powers where they'll say something, and when they talk in this deep voice, you do it. So they make you do it, right?
Yeah.
So after the Trehi accept the offer, the Bajazaret comes to the house and to see the Duke's son.
Yeah.
Turns out that the Bajazaret people, the Duke's wife is one of these people.
Yeah.
And she's been teaching her son in like the ways of the people.
Yeah.
Preparing him for some prophecy.
Yeah.
So the woman comes there, it's like, I'm gonna do a test. Puts his hand in a box and she takes this pin and puts it at his neck, and it's poisonous. Yeah. Says, if you pull your hand from the box, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Because it's a test to see whether or not you can be like the Duke.
Yeah.
Because this test basically shows whether or not you can be controlled.
Yeah.
Because if you follow orders, you can be controlled. If you can't, then you die.
Yeah.
Right? Boom. End scene. Now the same Bajazaret woman is at the Harkonnen. Now they're upset that they've lost this spice production.
Yeah.
They've been doing it for 80 years. And why the Emperor take away? And the Duke now says, hey, not every gift is a gift.
Yeah.
And then this Bajazaret woman comes in and she's like, we want you to go and annihilate the Trehi people.
Yeah.
But you can't kill the son and the wife.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So this is like halfway in the movie, guy. Yeah. And all of a sudden there's this big betrayal.
Yeah.
They show you that the Trehi are trying to do the production, but these guys sabotage them so they can't.
Yeah.
So the Harkonnen come, annihilate the Trehi. And it's like halfway in the movie, guy, and you're just like, yo, they're dead?
Yeah.
And then they're not supposed to kill the son and the daughter.
Yeah.
So the guy's like, I'm not going to kill them. I'm just going to put them out in the desert.
Yeah.
So the desert, basically this island or this planet is pure desert. There's no water, right? And in the desert, there's this thing called sandworms. Mm-hmm. And if you walk too heavy, they'll yam you up.
Yeah.
Right?
From I remember the original Dune stuff, right?
Yeah. So they send them. They're gonna send them out, and then the mom and the son fight off the assailants and take over the plane. They meet up with some people that actually got away from the actual fighting.
Yeah.
To go to the rebels.
Yeah.
So the rebels now are like, the mother's like, my son is the prophet. I've been teaching him he's a prophet, and the Furmen are like, yo, we'll see that. You're gonna come back to our camp and we'll decide. But one guy, he's I guess the strongest fighter, he's like, I challenge the leader, which means that I get to fight one of you two.
Yeah.
So the son, obviously, not gonna fight the mother.
Yeah.
Fights the son, and the son kills him.
Yeah.
Because it's to the death. He's fighting and he's like, kneel. And this guy, he's laughing. He's like, you don't know our ways. You have to kill me.
Yeah.
So he kills him. And that's how the movie ends with them. He killed the guy. Now they're bringing him back to their village to meet. So that's the end of number one.
Yeah.
Why I'm watching this movie is there's a TV show.
Yeah. It's part of a bigger world. Like
that's what I'm saying.
But Dune was a movie a long time ago, and I think it's kind of like
Star
Wars.
Yes.
Like it has like a whole series of stuff. I was waiting for you to finish to say like it's all part of the bigger.
So I didn't know this.
Yeah.
So when I'm watching it, I'm like, because I watched it too, and I'll tell you that next time. But
right.
I'm watching. I'm like, they kind of went like Star Wars and went to the end of the movie.
Yeah.
What happened before? Because obviously, the Emperor didn't like the Trehi, but we don't know why.
Right.
He double crossed them and let the Harkonnen destroy them. Because at the end of the movie, guy, you see these piles of bodies, and might end up with a blowtorch just bunning up everybody.
Yeah.
Because what they did is, in the middle of the night, they came in and attacked them while they're sleeping.
Yeah.
Blew up their planes.
Spoiler alert.
The movie's been out for like a couple years. If you didn't watch it now,
I know.
It's a $5 movie too.
Yo, Jaden's like, yo, that movie's tough.
Yo,
Yeah.
It's dirty. And then the TV show now gives you the background.
Yeah.
So what you learn is these Bajazzaret witches, lady, they're the ones who keep all the factions in line.
Yeah.
So what they do is you're only allowed to have female childs.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you have a female child, they live with the rest of the women.
Yeah.
And then they match DNA
Yeah.
for the dukes.
Yeah.
So when they match DNA, it's so that their offspring can be controlled.
Right.
So they have this whole DNA thing.
Yeah.
And they arrange marriages.
Yeah.
And then they counsel. Because when the emperor was going to annihilate the Trehi, the Bajazzarets were giving him like
advice.
Yeah. And they're like, do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah,
you didn't know that if this TV show is amazing.
You know what? I've been trying to like look for something kind of new to get in and go into like a new world. You know, like the Star Wars world, because I'm pretty much finished the Star Wars world. I'm listening to the audiobooks and stuff, but I'm like, what as far as all the movies and all the lore and all that, like I'm pretty much in it. I understand it, but there's not much more to get.
Right.
And I like that type of stuff. I know there's the one-off movies. Like that's why I like Marvel so much. Because it's all connected.
Yes.
It's still going. I want to see where they're going to take the story.
Yes.
But you got to wait years for the movies to come out. There's only one coming out this year.
Yeah.
Or, you know, there might not even be a TV show coming out this year. I'm not even sure. Whatever. But, you know, you get what I mean. But this, that's already established, I can go back and watch the old movie first.
Yes.
Then watch, like, the new ones now. Then get the TV show to fill in. And you can kind of enthrall yourself into a world again.
Oh, trust me.
You know what I mean? Like a new universe, you know?
Like basically how the movie is, they show you the Trehi, they show you the Harkonnen.
Jaden was like, yo, once they kill everybody, curry them skunt.
Yo, but like they have all these different factions.
Yeah.
And they right now the TV show is focused on the Bajazzarets and the Harkonnen. But then there's still the Emperor. And then there are all the other factions that they showed you, but you don't know what they are.
Yeah.
And then there's still the Trehi. We don't know why the Emperor didn't like them so much.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think that he caught wind of this kind of prophecy, and he's like, "Yo,
did you watch the old movies yet or anything?
I haven't watched
because
the old
those might
movies.
connect. Those might connect things for you
I got
maybe
it.
further.
Yeah,
if you're gonna get into the universe, which you just convinced me
it's
to
dope.
get into this whole universe,
I have to watch it.
I think I'm gonna do it now. Like I'm gonna get into the Dune stuff. I should put it in my notes. Because again, tonight once the little one goes to bed, like again, I've been looking for something. I've been watching random Netflix shows just for no reason.
Watch
Maybe
a TV show.
Yeah, I'll start
the TV show or the TV show.
You know, Marlon's all up in this whole world. Our boy Marlon.
Oh
yeah, you want to sit and chat about stuff with him? The next time you sit and chat with him, just be like, "Yo, Dune guy," and then watch. You guys could fucking nerd out together
because I'm nerding out.
Yeah, Mars quite. He's been telling me for I don't know how many years. Now that we're talking about it,
yeah,
I can hear him in my head. Bro, have you watched Dune yet? Have you gone to the Dune yet? Dude, have you watched Dune?
Okay,
and I'm not done it. You guys can nerd out together while I catch up.
It's nice.
And then I'll join in later when I'm caught up. You know, like once I get enthralled, it'll probably only be like a couple months before I can kind of really catch everything up.
Yes.
And
because
then I'll nerd out with you guys.
The movie,
yeah.
Because 2 came out, and then the way they end the movie, you know there's going to be a 3. I mean, if I were to tell you to watch something, watch the 2 movies, because they're nerdy. If you watch the 2 movies,
you know what? You got me so hype about this because again, like the universe thing, like I'm telling you about.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with the old stuff. That's just the way I do it. Like, trust me, because they're movies, I'll get to them quick.
I know.
You know, it's not like a TV show that has seasons and I can't catch up. You know,
there's only 1 season
of the Dune season,
and it's like I think it's like 10 episodes.
10 episodes. So I'll be able to catch that up later.
Yeah.
I'll watch the old movies first, and so over the course of like maybe 2 weeks, I could watch all the movies.
You won't be disappointed, guy.
Yeah. Yo, you hype me up now, guy. That's hype. I like that.
It's a hype.
You know what comes next? I'm gonna get all the Dune characters. And then I'll have a whole fucking Dune collection.
Right now,
that kind of stripping is the way I start, you know.
Right now,
I'm gonna blame this guy. He came in with the Jay and Dave movie review, and then fucking Yo, like,
Yo, we
to be
haven't
honest-
done it in a while. How many? I'm giving
Oh yeah, how many J heads do you give this?
guy 4.
4. Yo,
4.
Is that the highest you've ever given? Not really. I think you've done it before.
I've done it before.
Yeah, you give 4. Yo, that's good, man. So yo,
It is. I
it
mean,
must be good.
yes, it is good. It's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
good. It's really good.
All right.
I suggest that you guys go out.
I'm in. I'm all in. I'm gonna watch that tonight.
Go out and get this.
Dude.
Or watch it.
Yeah. Even if you start there and then go backwards.
You-
Is that what you did? Did you
Yes,
watch
this is 1,
You
and then 2, and then the show came out.
Yeah.
So what happened is I've watched these two. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I've watched them before.
Yeah.
But then the TV show came out, and then I watched the TV show, and I was like, oh my
It
god.
makes so much sense.
Then I had to go back and watch the 2 movies, and then when I watched the 2 movies,
Okay.
I was like,
Now you get everything.
I get it now.
And now you have like at least a couple more movies I think to go back and watch too.
That's what I'm saying. And I only watched the 1 episode.
Yeah.
I only watched the first episode.
Yeah.
And the first episode explained everything.
Yeah.
And then I went back and watched the 2 movies, and I'm like,
All right.
it's good.
Your boy's in. So you know what? Maybe I'll start with the show. I don't know what I'm gonna start with.
It doesn't, don't matter where you start.
Don't matter where
Just go.
Just get into the universe.
Because once you get in,
yeah.
everything's gonna make sense.
Yeah.
If you watch the movies first and then watch the show, it's gonna be like,
Oh.
If you watch the show first, you're gonna be like, okay,
I get what's going on.
okay, and then watch the movies, and you're gonna be like,
Yeah. I like it.
It's just dope.
Right now we're talking about Dune. Jay watched the Dune movies, and he's onto the show now.
Yeah.
And it just seems like a really cool universe to get into. Like, knowing 2 nerds who are already into the Star Wars universe, the Marvel universe. We're all kind of wrapped up into DC stuff right now, too.
Right.
Oh, I'll throw in this for you guys and everybody, since we're on TV shows and stuff like that. There's a show that's out called Creature Commandos.
Creature Commandos.
Yo, it's a new James Gunn thing. You know, James Gunn took over the DC universe. Right?
Yeah.
This show is made and written by James Gunn.
Really?
It's a cartoon.
Okay.
And it's very, very similar to Suicide Squad. There's a bunch of creatures that are locked up because it's the same actor, the black lady actor who's like controlling them.
Right.
It's the same actor who voices the thing. James Gunn also said anybody who voices the characters in my animated stuff, when they come into real life in the shows, in the live action stuff, they're gonna play them. So he keeps everything.
Nice.
So if they,
it's nice and cohesive.
Yeah. So if they play an animated character,
they're gonna play
and they're
real.
in real life they'll play them.
Nice.
So he hires people who can do both, who can be the voice actor. And it's Creature Commandos. It's about a bunch of creatures that are there, like Frankenstein's in it. The Bride of Frankenstein.
Right.
This fish girl. There's a couple obscure characters too.
Right.
What's his name is there? There's from the original Suicide Squad. There was like the one guy who was like an army guy who kind of led them. He was just like a regular dude. I can't remember his name.
Oh, okay, yes, I know.
But I think he ended up dying
in the second one.
yeah, but his father is the one who is now running the thing because he was military because of his dad and all that stuff.
Gotcha.
So this guy plays whatever that guy's name is and whatever that character's name is. This character, Senior.
Yeah.
So the guy in the show was that character, Senior.
Right.
You know. So and he's in there.
Nice.
Doing the thing, you know what I mean? And like I said, the black lady who plays the thing, this black lady who controls Suicide Squad is controlling the Creature Commandos.
Right.
It's a good show. It's because it's like animated. It's a little bloody.
They can cross the line.
Yeah, and
I like that.
And it's funny. Like there's that Frankenstein talks pure shit.
Oh, nice.
You know, like he's just always like talking about love because he loves the bride, and anybody messes with the bride, he's like. Yeah, like you know,
nice.
And they're like overpowered because they're all like
monsters.
They're monsters. Yeah, they're creatures. They're monsters. They call them monsters a lot in the show. They're always talking about monster.
Right.
And I recommend it highly. I'm going to throw that in as part of the movie review / TV show review.
Yeah.
And it's really short. I think it's like 6 or 8 episodes or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And they're only like not even half hour each.
Oh, okay.
So you can almost in a night you can binge it really quickly. But if you don't have that kind of time, because we have kids like we do, in like 2-3 nights, you can finish the whole thing. 2 episodes a night, and you could be done in like 3 nights.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, and it's good, and it's now leading. You'd watch these things, and it's leading into the James Gunn DC universe,
Nice.
which is awesome, right? Like he's recasted everybody. He's like he got rid of Superman, put a new Superman. He got rid of Aquaman, all these things. He's like fuck all that, And then I think
Did they get rid of Aquaman?
I think they did, yeah.
I thought he was the only one they kept. Because I know Wonder Woman, they got rid of her.
Yeah.
Superman, they got rid of her. Batman, they got rid of him.
Yeah.
Flash, I don't know, but he got in trouble.
No, I think they got rid of Flash.
He got in trouble, so he's gone.
Yeah.
So realistically, I mean, they're not keeping nobody from the Black Adam movie.
Yeah. No, they're all gone too. Yeah.
Although I loved the characters they had in Black Adam.
Yeah, there were some good ones.
Like the magic guy, I don't know what his name is.
And you gotta trust, because James Gunn.
No, he's done good things.
James Gunn came out with he brought Guardians of the Galaxy out when nobody knew who they were, and look what he made it.
Yeah.
And then well, since he started getting his finger into the DC universe, he's the one who came out with the John Cena character, Peacemaker.
Oh yeah.
Have you watched that show?
Yes.
Yeah, that show's See how funny that show is?
Yes.
That's how funny Creature Commandos is.
Okay.
And John Cena he kept. John Cena will keep playing. Will keep playing Peacemaker, because James Gunn made that show too. Okay. So he's part of James Gunn.
It's funny because he's dead.
John Cena?
Yeah, well, his character died in.
Oh well.
In the movie, technically, but you know how they can bring people back. I know.
Well, we'll see. Spoiler! Another spoiler. Peacemaker's dead.
Oh. Guy,
or is he?
That movie's been up for time. If you don't know he died in the movie,
yo,
he died.
Yeah,
he died in the movie.
Yeah,
very end.
Yeah, but Peacemaker 2's coming. You know he can't be dead because they already have.
I know, but in the TV show they tell you that he didn't die.
Yeah. So see,
I know, but
another spoiler. This fucking guy. This guy spoiled it and then spoiled the spoil. Tingrell spoil boy.
They explain why he didn't die. Right?
Like this guy. But that show is fucking good. You know how good and funny it was, right?
Yo, Brent, that show made me laugh. Like
it's good. It's really good. Even the
parasites.
Yeah, even the guy
eating porridge.
Yeah, but even the guy who plays like he's just kind of like a fat guy who like knows a lot of things.
Yo, all of them are funny. Even the black girl's funny.
He's in Creature Commandos.
Oh, is he?
I think he's now the assistant to the black lady.
Okay.
I keep saying the black. I don't know her name. What the fuck's her name?
Flimette.
But this girl again. You know what I'm talking about. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
But it's Waller. Amanda Waller.
Oh, Waller.
That's it. It just came to me.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Amanda Waller or something.
I like Flimette though.
Yeah, it's good. Flimette's better.
I like Flimette.
The black girl.
Yeah.
It's really good.
We're anal.
Yeah.
The black girl.
Yeah. Whatever.
But I like where DC's going.
Yeah, because
they're, for the time, you gotta think about it. Marvel just recently captured the market. DC's always ran shit when it came to movies and cartoons, because Batman's been around forever, Superman's been around forever. The DC cartoons, you can't even talk.
Yo, apparently there's a new there's like 5 movies out already with this new DC animated stuff. What the fuck is the title of it? If I say the title, you'll know it already too. It's like, Crisis on Infinite Earth?
Yes.
I think they're doing a new whole animated thing about the Crisis on. I think. I might have the title wrong.
Well, I know Crisis on Infinite Earth. There's like
they did
there's like
the TV shows of them, right?
There's movies, like animated movies. There's like 1, 2, and 3. I can only find 1 and 3.
Yeah.
2 somewhere out there, but there's 3 of them out there. Right?
We'll find it. Anyhow, I think the way, because the last set of DC stuff they did in the last 10 years was all the Flashpoint stuff.
Yes.
They did they have all this stuff, like all the stories connect. It may just be, it's named just Batman Arkham, whatever, this and that. But really they all connect into one big story because they all come together. Then they have a random Constantine. Because the Constantine is in it, right? So Constantine has one random episode in it too. But then he becomes a player in the ones after.
Yeah.
And then they have the one where they're all teamed up. And it's all the Flashpoint stuff where they basically, I guess, they send Flash back to go fix. it goes full circle where he has to fix the thing that he did that caused everything that happened.
Yeah.
It caused like fucking 10 movies to happen.
Yeah.
And their movies, all the DC movies are an hour and a half long, or hour and 15.
Yeah.
Like, they're not very long. You can watch them nice and easy. They're great stories. They're all connected.
It's awesome.
Man, they have the market cornered on the animated stuff, man.
They're cornered. But I find Marvel's starting to pick up now.
Somebody's writing...
They took over the movies and...
Leave the timeline alone. I'm not sure what he was talking about. Maybe, I don't know if he's talking about Marvel or DC there, but anyway, whatever.
Well, we're talking about DC, so maybe...
Yeah. No, but they had a little conversation without us. They started talking to each other.
Oh, okay.
Some people started just having a little bit of a chat. And that's good. We like the...
Well, you know what it is? It's the same thing that Marvel's doing right now with how they're leading up to this big... It's a...
Doomsday.
They're trying to do a redo now, so basically everything that's happened before can not exist, and they can start fresh with new people.
I read that Marvel is contemplating hiring back Jonathan Majors to bring him back.
They need to,
because he's coming out with a movie where he's starring in soon,
right?
And he has some other show that maybe he was the star or the supporting cast or something.
Right.
But he's done a couple things since, and he's back into the flow of making movies and stuff like that. And now they're thinking, I read somewhere, and again, it's all like rumors, all like insider rumors.
Yeah, so
but they're like, we should hire Jonathan Majors back. They want to hire him back to close the circle on him. They made him die stupid in Ant-Man. And maybe they don't want to make him actually dead, but do something else and tie up that storyline. Because the storyline is just kind of left open. They're like, he's fired. Let's move on to Doom.
But the whole thing is, he didn't die in Ant-Man.
Yeah, he got sucked into the...
Yeah, but there's like
the
a whole planet of him, guy. You can't just leave a whole planet of this guy. He's still there.
Yeah, the whole universe with all the different camps.
They're like, hey, we got rid of the one that we wanted.
Yeah.
And it's him.
And then, but that's where the plot line is left open.
I know, guy. They can't just leave that there. They gotta close that.
So they might actually... They're contemplating hiring him back.
For one more movie.
Just to do a movie to close it all up.
But, he had a dirty character. Guy.
I wish that this whole stupidness didn't happen with him. I don't believe he's all the way guilty. Let me say that. I believe a lot of stupidness went on, and this girl played him. And then the cops have to do what they have to do, and then all the charges came. He got a couple charges, blah blah blah, whatever.
You know what?
I don't think he beat the fuck out of the girl. Though.
No,
that's my point. I think he protected
it
himself.
A domestic dispute might have got out of hand.
Yeah.
But I don't think that he was like trying to beat on her.
No.
Maybe they got into
there was tons of evidence of him trying to run away from her being kind of like aggressive and violent.
Right.
But he had to defend himself a little bit. And I guess whatever. Anyhow. It is what it is.
Yeah.
It went down the way it went down. It sucked that he had to fucking lose his whole fucking job and all that shit. Like, he was going to be a big part of this fucking universe.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
5 years.
Mr. Majors, thank Puffy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
He came in and was like, okay, let's hire this guy back in.
You think he's bad? Check this out. Hold my beer. And then, anyhow.
Yo,
I hope he comes back, and I hope
I hope so too.
Use him really good, close up the whole loop.
Because I love that Ant-Man movie. It's like people don't like it. I'm like, this is one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, people hate it. Like, it was pretty good. I liked it, man.
It was a dope character.
Yeah,
he played a really good role. Like,
I can't stop drinking the fucking Dr. Pepper we made.
I know, it's so good. Yo, let's talk about the Grammys, guy.
All right, it's about 2. What time?
Yeah, let's talk about the Grammys and then.
All right, let's do it. The Grammys. We're moving into the Grammys now, and there's not a heck of a lot to talk about. There's like in terms of like the actual award show.
Well, there's
it's the outfits.
Yeah, the outfits, but the award show
was Kendrick Lamar show.
Yeah,
it turned into the Kendrick Lamar show.
He won 5 Grammys,
which is hype.
The most for a rap song.
Yeah,
and he won everything like best record, best album, best video, best
rap song.
Best rap song.
Yeah, like
anything.
Yeah, like is
Beyonce got the country award.
Yeah, that's just funny. But do you see her face? Do you see her face when they called her name? She's like a big meme now because she's like,
me?
And she's looking around now. She's like the biggest meme ever. They're like, just like the Michael Jordan cry face and all that stuff.
Yeah.
She's the new one.
Okay, but you know.
But we have to talk about. Well, there's two things that we have to talk about.
Yes, we do, and you can start.
And you're lucky I didn't have time, because when you because if I was able to make it,
I forgot about that.
I'm gonna do this first. I'll say this one first because I know you want to get the second one. But I didn't have time, bro. Like I came home and I was working, and then last night was fucking
real house hat.
I was gonna make a cardboard house for my head out of a Big Things box,
dude.
Right here.
Okay, brethren.
Hold on, I can still do it. Hold on.
What? In the ass?
Hi, I'm Jaden.
What? Why? Okay, tell me where wearing a box in your head, and you know he wore it the whole award show, right?
Yeah.
And people behind him couldn't see. Your head's already big. Now you just make it even bigger. It's like, yo, look at me.
I'm Jaden.
I got a box on my box head. Box boy.
Yeah.
No, but what? Why? Can you tell me why?
Yo, bro, I have no idea. Like, did you see how many? There was a meme that said, I don't know if you guys can hear me. There's a meme that said, Will smacked the wrong person at the, at the show. Like, yo, why'd this guy come with the box on his fucking head, bro? Like, what? Like a house box. Like, what the fuck?
Like a birdhouse.
Yeah, like, why?
Because he's a bird.
I heard somebody say, some theory.
Somebody did it last year, apparently.
No, but I heard some theory about something like living rent-free in your head or something like that. Like, somebody's trying to say that. But he did it. But I don't know why he did it. He don't live in nobody's fucking head. Nobody fucking talks about Jaden fucking Smith. Who the fuck talks about Jaden Smith? Except now. I guess now we're talking about it. Because he came with a fucking castle on his head. A little cardboard castle that, like, my daughter would make for fucking her class. You know what I mean? Dude, it looked real stupid, boy. Real stupid. He didn't make any statement. He didn't do anything except, look at me. I'm a bubbly. That's what he came
he was
out to
like
say.
Standing up for the burnt down L.A. The houses to represent the houses that were lost in the fire.
That's what that was?
I don't know. I'm just trying.
I did not make that connection at all.
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to make a story.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, oh, that's why he did it? That's stupid. It doesn't sound smart to me at all. It looked fucking dumb.
Well, that's a lot smarter than the reason why he did it.
Why did he actually do it? Did he say?
Because he's a Depon.
Okay. Yeah, see, that's what I say. I was like, I just called him a bubbly. Anybody who knows any kind of Caribbean or Trini slang, the man looked like a real fucking bubbly, man. That's the only thing.
Depon.
Or my mom. Let's see
where you Depon?
The Trinis.
Depon drugs.
The Trini guy there's a guy Certified Samson who's fucking hilarious on TikTok and whatever. And he did a bit about it. He did one of his little skits about it.
It's
Came
hilarious.
Out wearing the hat on.
Yeah.
And the mom told him he looked dotish. Right? And dotish could be the word of the day. We'll make dotish the word of the day today.
Yes.
Dotish. Like, that's the way the boy looked. If I had done that shit when I was young, my mom would have clapped it off my fucking head.
Like, I don't get it,
She said, you are not leaving the fucking house like that.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Anyhow, that's why that shit fired me up. But you know what? Jane Smith, from now on,
Pum Pum list.
you make the Pum Pum list.
Automatically.
For that stupidness you did there. And
then,
I know, Jay, you want to talk about one more
then
thing. Yeah.
There's Kanye and his wife. My girl show up naked.
Yo.
So we're, as they would say, we're in a see-through plastic bag.
That's all she wore, bro. And it's funny because...
It's funny that you said, oh, I've seen it before. And I'm like, yo, she's just topless. And then
no,
I went back and it's like, you know how many times she's been naked?
She's been naked. I told you. She's
wearing the pillow in front of her.
I told you that, yeah.
I know.
There was one where she came out in an actual plastic bag. It looked like a plastic bag.
Yes.
And she was naked. All her tuntun is out.
Yeah.
You know? Just walking with the whole tuntun out, guy. Like, the tuntun and the tututs. They were all out, guy.
I mean... I thank you.
Yeah, I'm not mad. I didn't say I was mad at this one. I'm not nearly as mad as I am at Jaden for wearing the stupid castle.
I watched the video like 5 or 6 times in a row.
Yeah. I wondered why they made an hour-long video about it. Like, why was this video an hour long? It just kept going. It was like a 30-second clip, and I watched it for like an hour. I was like, oh, this video just keeps going. I like this video. Anyhow,
I like it too.
Yeah.
saved on my phone.
But yo,
I watch it before I go to bed.
Kanye's
with Jergens.
Yeah. Johnson & Johnson. Shout out Johnson & Johnson.
Not a sponsor.
New sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
But like Kanye, this girl.
And they weren't even invited.
No, they didn't get in. They got booted or something.
Yeah, guy. But this is how he's a genius. Everybody's like, yo, this guy is crazy. He's this and that. No. Dude did this, and then tomorrow, like, Yeezy sold, like, 1 million pair of shoes or something. You know what
Everybody
I mean?
talks about him, right? Like, that's what they do, right?
And he's probably coming out with an album soon, so he's like, yo, let me just
make
do
himself
this.
the talk of the town.
Exactly.
He
knows how to make himself relevant.
Yes, that girl, his wife, has this, she's come out and all kind of stuff. Do you see what, like, I was watching, I have to show you this video after, of a guy named White Yardie.
Yeah, yes.
He's hilarious.
He's hilarious.
He did a thing about, just like how I said the tuntun.
Yeah.
She had her tuntun. He's using the Jamaican slang for all her.
Yes.
I can't remember the word that he uses, but it's real funny too. But the first thing, like Trini's always say, is the tututs.
Yeah.
And the tuntun, right? Like so to me, you saying the same thing I was already thinking.
Yes.
But like, she came out with the whole fucking tuntun out. And but before, like, there's another one where basically, like, the carpet that I have on the ground here.
Yeah.
It looks like she just wrapped a full carpet around her and walked out. And it looks so stupid. Yeah, I'm like, like, he has two extremes. Either go naked or grab the rug and wrap it around you and let's go outside. And then
I think she doesn't have any clothes. So he's like, yo, if you want to come out with me, you got to find something that's in the house.
Yeah, and
so she just, like,
grabs a plastic bag.
Yeah.
And puts it on.
Exactly.
I think before Kanye tells her what to wear.
Which is nothing.
Yeah.
Don't wear nothing.
Or the carpet or whatever. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, I think when she comes out, like, I don't think that's her style she's picking. I kind of believe that Kanye is like, yo, this is what you're wearing.
Who is the billionaire?
Kanye.
That's who tells.
I'm not saying it like a bad thing. I'm just saying.
I'm not saying a bad thing either. Yeah. I'm just saying that he runs the show.
Yeah.
Like,
you want to stick around, you kind of got to do what he says. And I know there's probably there might be a lot of feminists who are just like, no, that should never be, blah, blah, blah.
But
sure, it shouldn't be. If that's what you want. But that's what, it seems like that's what she wants.
But the thing is, if it's not her, it's going to be somebody else.
Yep.
So she's like, well, why don't I enjoy the billions?
Yeah. I think it's more of what, like, I think it's what she wants. She doesn't give a shit. She's like, you want me to walk around my tuntun? Okay, that's cool. I'm living this billionaire life, and I'm willing to do this for that. That's like,
she's like, I'm fit.
That's woman power, isn't it? She's choosing to do what she wants to do. Kanye's not forcing her at gunpoint to do this shit. She's doing what she wants to do.
Yeah.
Woman power. Show your tuntun. Yeah.
Although I don't think they see it that way, but
they don't have to see it that way.
Fuck your feelings.
They don't have to see it that way. But if they want to see it anyway, they should try and see it her way.
Well,
not their way for her to think.
He's not forcing her, so
I don't think he is.
Well, I don't think he's forcing her either. So.
You know, like not like gunpoint or something.
I think
she's willing to do
what
he wants her to do.
Yes.
For the stunts that he's trying to pull to keep him relevant and blah blah blah.
Well, she knows,
and it works.
She gets to keep her black card, right?
Yeah.
So
hey man, power to the both of them. Kanye's a fucking genius.
Yeah.
And this girl has a nice tuntun.
Yes. What's funny
that's really all it boils down to.
Before all this talk with Diddy, we thought he was crazy.
Yeah.
Now he's just normal.
Well, Jay and I had a very famous yelling match where we were agreeing the whole fucking time that Kanye is a genius.
Yeah.
But we yelled up and we did all kind of stuff. But I was just like, Jay was dropping all kind of stuff, but I was somewhat agreeing with him. And then after a little while, I just started to try and provoke him to see if I can make him more mad.
Because he's an asshole.
No, I'm not an asshole. It's just I was just poking at him, just to keep him going. The rant was so good.
You're not an asshole. You're a Richard face.
Oh, greedy Richard plays for the Raptors, yo.
Yeah, I had to drop that.
Yeah, that's good. Fucking Richard face. I like that.
Yes.
Anyhow, quickly before we wrap this up, the Boom Boom list. Jaden Smith, the number one. He's number one on the fucking Boom Boom list from now on.
Him and Ben Simmons share the
number one
spot.
Yeah. And the Antetokounmpo brothers.
Yep.
Sharknado people.
Yep.
Who did I say at the very beginning? Who do we
the
start
khakis.
off about? Oh, Dallas Mavericks. whole front office.
No.
You guys are right up there.
Wait,
in the
no.
boom list too.
No. Dallas sports franchises, period,
are all over the boom.
Cowboys,
Yeah.
the
Mavericks.
Pum list. What's wrong with you guys?
Yeah, well, I don't think the Cowboys
Yes.
deserve it. I think Jerry Jones deserves it. I've
Well,
said that before.
okay.
And I hate the Cowboys.
Okay, Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones.
And then the khakis or the suits for the Mavericks.
The Mavericks. Yeah. The
Okay.
suits and the cap.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Because fuck them. Just like I don't hate the Blue Jays per se. I just hate all the fucking khakis.
Yes.
Right? Fuck
Yes.
them. Pum Pum List 2.
Exactly.
And yeah. Excuse me. All you guys have made the Pum Pum List and will never leave the Pum Pum List. You guys are going to be on there forever.
Forever.
Forever. Oh, shit. And yeah.
Oh, that was a good rant, guy.
Yeah.
I got a lot off my chest.
Yeah, good. You feel lighter now?
Yeah, I do. It's
That's
like
good. Have some more chicken.
You know what that is? That's bird chest. or
He's puffing out his chest there.
or the Harlem Shake.
Yeah.
Or the Puffy.
That's the Harlem Shake that you're trying to do with the fucking.
I was saying.
Yeah.
Or the Puffy.
Yeah.
Can't stop, won't stop
Yeah.
until I get indicted.
Yeah. Johnson & Johnson's. Shout out Johnson & Johnson. New sponsor.
Smooth criminal. Ow! Oh, God.
Yeah. Good show. Good show. Cheers to a good show.
Oh,
Cheers to some Dr. Pepper.
So if you ever want Dr. Pepper, 2-part Coke, 1 root beer.
There you go, Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
Tastes the exact same. It works. Try it.
Patented by Jane Dave. I tried.
All right.
But it's good. It's
Maybe
good.
we'll get all the credit for it now.
Cheers.
We're the ones who figured it out. Nobody else. It's us.
Yeah,
We did it.
we did it. It wasn't the internet. It didn't go viral.
Nope.
We didn't copy it.
This guy and this guy.
This guy, yeah. Us.
Mostly him. I just sat here and drank it when he did it, but I'm taking credit for it too. Doesn't matter. We're partners, bro. That's how it works.
Yes.
Anyhow, thank you guys for tuning into the Jay and Dave Show. Remember, drop your boys a big old like, and make sure to follow, hit them thing, share, make sure and share.
Sharing is caring.
Go check out all our social medias too, man.
Go check it out.
Put it down here, Jay. The Jay and Dave.
Yeah,
JYANDDND. Go.
Yeah.
All our social medias.
It's the same thing.
We'll thank TikTok Live for being
Email's
there.
the same. Social media's the same. All
Yeah,
the
do
same.
it. Go find it. Go it.
Go it.
Go it.
Go it.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys very soon.
See ya. Deuces.